people, how on a day today? I hope everybody is doing okay. From all over the place, um, all over the world. Actually, I bring you greetings from Toronto, Canada. A lot of you have now started thinking, this Chidi self, we don't understand you again. Oh, every day you always talk about this Igbo thing. What's going on? What are you abandoning? What's my brother, look, there comes a time in your life, even as you grow older, you go just sit down, come reason, think deep. Say, look, waiting be the thing where they happen. And when you engage with people and you talk to people and you discuss with them, you see how they reason and how they visualize things. And perception is very, very strong. And so I started perceiving that a lot of people don't even, there's so much confusion. There's so much confusion, I'm telling you. A lot of people don't even understand who they are, what they belong, what they believe in. So there's just this terrible, terrible confusion everywhere. So me, I'm on a mission. And this mission and I am on is a mission to try to understand. It's like they say charity begins at home. A mission to try to understand what is really what is what. Let's go back to basics. I've been bringing in a lot of people, and so just to let you know, I've turned my focus to Igbo land, to Biafran land, to people from the east. I want to know my origin. I want to know my history. I knew about these things, partly. I never really bothered about it. All I know is I love my people. I defend them. I'm a community leader. But you have to actually pull out and learn, because if you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going to. I've heard about the Biafran Nigerian war. I always said, what, the war has come, it has gone, let's keep moving forward. We just remember those people that died during the war. But you see, we are still suffering from the effects of that war. So it's important that we go back and understand what happened, the roles that different people play. Because even as you continue to be visible, people expect so much of you. They ask you questions. They think that you know. And it is very embarrassing when they ask you these questions and they discover that you don't know. It makes a mess of everything. So today, I want us to reason together. I want us to be very objective. I want us to do a calling program. Let us talk about who is an Igbo person, Igbo man or woman. Who is an Igbo man or woman within Nigeria? Let us use the country Nigeria. And please, you are free to call Nigeria. It doesn't mean when you call Nigeria, you are go and report it to Nnamdi Kanu. Don't worry. You can use the word Nigeria to express yourself. So within that geographical location called Nigeria, we want to discuss, we want to find out who is an Igbo person. And we also want to say, look, who is a Biafran? What is the Biafran agitation all about? How should we go about it? So today I want you to just call in and okay, someone says, Happy Africa Day, everyone. Yes, Rosemary Oni, thank you so much, Rosemary. We're going to be doing a lot. And guys, try to understand. The reason why I focus, I'm going back to my roots. You see what I'm wearing? My Roots Foundation. I already have a foundation that, focus. We started like maybe 6-7 years ago. And that's just to show you how much I think and I love my roots. So we have this foundation, my Roots Foundation. But now I really want to do more investigation, because when you know your roots, when you talk about where you're coming from, it prepares you to be able to talk about the bigger motherland, Africa. The ultimate thing is for us to be able to talk about Africa, for us to expose Africa. We celebrate Africa in everything we do. If you know me very well, if you see my activities, you know that I'm African all the way. And thanks to Wademaya I watched his show a couple of times, and then and then I started saying, you know what, Chidi, you got to just go like completely African with your content, with the things you do. I mean, why not? So this is all like a preamble, you know, all the things we are doing, we are gathering together to be able to project Africa. So we're projecting Africa by projecting where we're coming from. So if you're here from any other African country, if you're here from any other part of Nigeria, um, please stay tuned and learn about the people of Igbo land, the people of the Biafran land. It's an opportunity for you to hear about them. So I'm gonna allow you to call in. Basically, what we're gonna be doing today, I want to hear from you. I don't want to be talking so much. That's why I'm doing all my talking now. I'm gonna open up the lines. The lines are open. My suggestion and my plea to you, my advice is that when you call, you don't call from WhatsApp. If you call from WhatsApp, when the other calls come in, they bump you off, okay? But if you, or maybe what I should do is try to set up a different phone for WhatsApp, because I know some people might want to contribute. But okay, before I set up the phone for WhatsApp. If you want to call, call +1 647 989 2837. Yes, happy Africa Day, everybody. Good to see you, Abiola Bakri, and every other person who is celebrating Africa Day. Yes, we're going to do another program concerning Africa and celebrate Africa Day properly. But please, guys, call in +1 647 989 2837. You don't have to be a historian. Just tell me who you think is an Igbo man or woman, who you think is a Biafran within Nigeria. We want to test and see if we all understand who we are and what the Biafran agitation is all about. And you know, it's an interesting topic. I really want us all to discuss. So go ahead, call. The number to call is +1 647 989 2837. All right. So go ahead and call that number. The lines are open right now. If you call, I will receive your call. Don't worry, I'm posting this in other places, and I'm also setting up WhatsApp on another phone, so some of you can call through WhatsApp and you won't be cut off. Because if we use the same phone, um, it doesn't work. So guys, go ahead, and you have seen a lot of people that came on my show. Tomorrow we're going to be having Osita Chidoka to come and also chat with us. So you guys make sure you don't miss that. You know, Osita Chidoka is a very interesting fellow, and he's been trending recently. So we just thought we should grab him and chat with him and milk some of the wisdom that he's been displaying recently. Okay, so guys, um, okay, we already have a caller. All right. I think what is this person trying to just test this thing? Okay, maybe they were just calling to test it, but you don't have to test. Just call. Just call if you want to call, and let us uh, let us chat. Guys, you can go ahead and call and let us chat. I'm trying to set up the the other one on so that you guys can call. Oh, if you call if you call on if you call us on WhatsApp, we'll be able to take it. But most especially, If you call on the line, direct line, that would be a better place to call. But call me, let me know what you think you know about the Igbo people and or the Biafran people, origin, what the agitation is all about. Please go ahead. Go ahead and place that call and let us hear you contribute. And for those of you that want to call through WhatsApp, I'm trying so much to set this up so that we will we'll be able to accommodate you. That's what I'm doing. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. Let's um let's set up the WhatsApp and then we can have you call on WhatsApp. And all you can also do is you can go ahead and share this video with other people, because you know how it is. A lot of people will not know about this video and they won't know what we're doing unless we share the video to them. So please go ahead and share this video with as many people as possible. That way we can learn more about, because a lot of people during our programs, people call in and they're making contributions and you don't even know what what their contribution is all about. You see that they don't know what they're talking about. Right now, our focus is on defending the invaders. Those people who have invaded our land. It's no longer funny. It is no longer a joke. We are going through a season of invasion. Our land is under siege. We are being invaded. Right as I speak to you, we have Fulani herdsmen all over the place. We have people who are not even from Nigeria, but the Nigerian government, because of their inability to safeguard our borders or a deliberate attempt to run us over, has allowed these people to come in. So what are you telling me? That's why we are focusing on that. We want to focus on it. We want to make sure that people know what is going on. Okay? So please call in and let us discuss about this siege on our fatherland, on our motherland, on Igbo land, on Biafra land, and what is the way forward. I always give this opportunity from time to time to try to make us understand what we know and what we don't know, because sometimes you think you know, but you really don't know. But when you hear from people, then you will be able to test whether you know or not. And the reason why I'm focusing so much on this topic is that I have heard from people. I have interacted with them and I see I see how they talk, I see how they express themselves, and I'm thinking, oh my God, these people, this person doesn't even understand what they are saying. Okay? It's no longer a time to be shy. We can no longer be shy about what is going on down in our motherland. No, 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 no. This is no longer a time to be shy. This is a time to speak up. So go ahead and speak up. You can call through WhatsApp, I told you. And also you can call through direct line. Direct line is a better option. I will say that any day. Direct line is a better option for you to use. So please go ahead and call me through the direct line, and that way we can we can okay, what's going on? Guys, are we saying we already know everything about Igbo land? I doubt it. From what I see you guys do on our program, no, 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 no. Some of us don't even know where we're coming from. Some of us don't even know anything about Obu God, about uh, the relationship between Igbos and the Igala, relationship between Igbos and Idoma, Igede. So much to know, so much to know, guys. But unless we call, unless we discuss about it, we'll never know. And a lot of people think, oh, you know what? If you start talking about Igbo, if you start talking like this, that means you are being tribalistic. Well, that is you're entitled to your own opinion. If trying to learn about my origin, if trying to learn about my people, if talking about where I came from is what translates as being tribalistic to you, like I said before, um, well, you're entitled to your own opinion. So let me read what people are saying. It says if different ethnic groups in Biafra land can confirm that they are Biafrans, that would be great. Mini referendum. This is from Daniel Ago. Um, Chinwem Philomena Chibueze said, Senior, our doctrines trained us to value lives, never to harm lives, but to respect lives. But since they are killing us this way, are we to keep mute? Okay, that's what Sister Chinwem Philomena Chibueze is saying. Ebuboka for Hi Chidi, Happy Africa Day. Alright, guys, I know this is a very difficult, a very, very difficult, this is a very, very difficult topic to talk about because a lot of people like to not speak about things like this, but unfortunately, that's what we gotta do. We just have to do this. Okay, guys, remember I told you I'm setting up the WhatsApp. I'm setting it on a different phone. So, hello. Please tell us where you're calling from and your name.
Actually, I'm calling from Italy. I'm I'm Ifan Chukwu.
You're Ifeanyi Chukwu from Italy.
Yeah,
Go ahead, my brother.
I want to know the differences between the. Although I don't know the topic, if I jump in, but I just heard when you said a lot of people don't know the difference between Igbos and the Idoma and the Gala, and I want to know. Please, can you educate me?
You want me the
And
difference?
at the same time, I want to use the platform to think. I think the name Biafra should be changed because it's a rebel name.
Okay.
Should be changed to something else. Should be something like United States of Biafra or anything like this. Because in as much as I know a little bit, the word Biafra is a rebel's name.
Please,
And I don't
if you
think
don't mind, if you don't mind, my brother, that is the essence of this program. You see that little that you know. That's can you tell us? That's the one we're really interested. What is it that you know? That little that you know, that's the one we're interested. What is it that you know about the name Biafra?
I think when the a particular name has been used to fight a war, he is not qualified to be a nation anymore because
Okay, so for you,
classified as a rebel.
so if I, from your own understanding, I'm not putting you down. The essence of this program is just for us to understand. So you think that the name Biafra is just a name they chose to fight a war? You know, like you're going to do a party and you say, okay, what should we call this party? And then you just say, nah, let us just call it Biafra. So that's the name they used to fight the war. And because they've used it to fight a war before, they cannot use it again because it's a rebel name. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Thank you so much. That's your own understanding. Thank you for calling, okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay. So you can see clearly that is the reason why we're having this show. We take for granted because every day we keep speaking to people, we keep talking to them, we keep explaining, and we get angry with people when they don't react. You have not. You have to understand what the people are thinking. The people you're talking to, what do they know? How are they perceiving? You see, our last caller said that Biafra is a name. It's the name they used for the other war. So because we have used it for the other war, we can't use it now. We have to invent the name. We have to invent another name. Hmm. Well, people say uche onye adịghị njọ. Everybody is wise in his own thinking. Everybody thinks their own way is wise, and so my brother will respect your opinion. Unfortunately, this your opinion doesn't hold much water because Biafra is much more than a name. It was not a name that was adopted for a war. Biafra existed long before Nigeria was even conceived. So please, this is just to my brother who who thinks that Biafra was a name that was given to to um, to a war. It's not a name that was given to a war, and that's just why we're having this program. So please, I hope he understands. Okay. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Aka.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I to make my own contribution to your great show.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Contribute.
Yeah, Biafra, from my own understanding, from all the information that they put out there, was never a kingdom. You understand? It was never a kingdom that had one king ruling over, like the way you had Benin Kingdom and Ife and the way you had the Malian Empire.
Yeah.
So it was not one kingdom. It was just an area, a geographical area that the Europeans that came into contact came on. Because at that time, I think interacting with the indigenes at different areas, they would call themselves from wherever they were from. So, for example, if they came in contact with somebody from what present day Abia State, maybe one area there, those people would say they are from there. You know, so the name Biafra, even those people, maybe those days didn't even know that they were called Biafrans. They only know where they were from or where they came from as a migrating party. Sometimes they will tell you our great-great-grandparents say we came from one river, crossed over here. But there was no reference to the name Biafra as a generic name that holds all of them together. It was the Europeans that coined that Biafra name and put it there on the map. Then they called the other side Guinea. If you notice, to the west, they call that place Guinea. But Yoruba people will not come and tell you that they are Guineans. Example, because Guinea is written on the map.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. And Yoruba itself is not one people. It was only recently because they have a band, they have, you understand? So Africa was just a conglomeration of different tribes, but then the languages starts fading from a particular point to where you get to where there are boundaries with another tribe, then you have a mixture of those
and then it keeps on evolving like that. So, because if you really want to look at it, when they brought Biafra on the map, it crossed into Cameroon all the way to Gabon and some other places. So if we are really talking about, say we want a Biafra, even if those people should cut out from wherever they are, there was never one kingdom ruled by one, and there's no line of kings that laid claim to say this is our territory and all of that. So these were just people who are shared common languages. Even there were warring tribes, the rival tribes selling each other. A lot was going on. They'll break away. A lot will go on. They'll form they'll find new lands in the hinterland, form new areas. So there is no one kingdom that ever existed called Biafra. I stand to be corrected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, yeah. So, guys, like I told you, today we want to hear different people and different opinions. Brother said there is no particular place called, there was never a kingdom like the Biafran kingdom. What you had was a region, an area that the Europeans called Biafra, and that extended deep into the Cameroons. And so that if you want to really look at it that way, then that means if we are thinking Biafra, we have to also incorporate all of those people that are like in the Cameroons. And he doesn't think that that is a workable theory. Well, that is his opinion. Today is for opinions. It's for you to call in and tell us what you think about Biafra, about Igbos, about the struggle, what it should be, what it should not be. Please just go ahead and give us a call. All right. We are ready to take your calls, even on WhatsApp. Yeah, I think I finished with the WhatsApp setup. So if you call on WhatsApp now, I can take your call. You can see that somebody is calling on WhatsApp. Hello. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, I'm calling from Spain.
Yes, you're calling from Spain.
Madrid, Spain.
Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay, but I'm watching Chid on YouTube live, but he's not connecting with me.
Chidi is talking with you now. Everybody is hearing you on YouTube live now.
Okay. Well, I just connected a few moments ago, and I saw what your people are saying, who is Igbo, Biafra in Nigeria. But I just want to watch a little bit more before I will comment on that.
Go ahead.
But what I want to ask Chidi in regard was
hold on. Hold on. You need to turn down the one that you're watching on TV and listen to me on the phone, so that it is the one on the phone that is current. The one you're watching on TV is delayed. So ignore that one and just answer to this one you're hearing now.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly now?
We can hear you clearly now. Yes.
Okay. So what I want to say before I will comment on this one later is in regard to the conversation you had with Tony Nnadi, because that day you didn't place your number where I can see it. Before you call it, before I get my phone, everything has already gone.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I had no possibility to call you. So I'll ask Tony Nnadi a very simple question. You know, we who are outside, sometimes we have a different understanding and point of view concerning so many things. Even though no matter how intellectual or graduate or PhD holder they think they have there, they may not see something clearly.
Can I ask you, can I beg you just one small thing? What I want to beg you is, you know, my brother, every day we have a different topic for so if you just comment a little bit on that and move forward, because Tony Nnadi, that day was for him and I don't want to dwell on it so much. Today we are studying we are studying about Igbo people, where we're coming from, where we're going, who is Biafra, who is not, about the agitation. So I'm not stopping you from commenting on that, but let's not dwell on that so much, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Well, what I want to say, what I want to tell you, in case I have not his contact,
Okay.
what I want to tell you, just an information to pass to you. In case you come in contact with him, you just ask him this simple question.
Okay.
He said he called the names of those who are fighting for what Nnamdi is doing now, and the later part of which he mentioned Owazurike.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him what was the reason behind Owazurike backing up.
Okay.
That is one question. Let him give us clear indication why he backed down. If they say they are not taking bribe, what was the reason? He should give the people clear reason why people should believe anybody like that associating with him in the line for freedom.
Okay. All right. You know what I
So
would hold on, hold on. You know what I would like to do, because people don't understand why I do this thing I do. We have a project in front of us. They are killing our people back home, and all these small misunderstandings and quarrels is distracting us. I would like to invite somebody like Wazurike, and then let us hear from him, just like I invited Tony Nadi, so that it will clear the air. That's so. These are the kind of things I would like to do, so that we can settle with these things and move forward, know who is doing what. Because when we hear from the person, just like after hearing from Tony Nadi, now people are saying, okay, so this is Tony Nadi, so this is what he thinks, this is how he talks. I think it has helped a lot of people to move on, to say, okay, we trust what he's saying, or okay, we don't even trust what he's saying. And then you can agree with me that it helped people to even know who is this Tony Nadi and what he believes. So that's what I would like to do. I would like to, and I will reach out to Wazrika and bring him on the program, so that we can also hear him talk. But thank you for commenting, and go ahead and say the other part of your comment.
Okay. Okay. Well, for me, from the I grew up in Nigeria. I came to Europe at the age of a full-grown adult, and I know much about the region, which I presume is Biafran people.
Mm-hmm.
From river, all the Niger Delta to Delta State, to Abo, Ebanke, and this Okene side.
Mm.
Those people were part of us. But those who divide us to make us feel an inferior or
Please hold on the
minority
line.
did it intentionally to reduce us and to push enmity against
Hold on,
us
somebody's
from
on the
those
line.
people.
Yeah, keep talking, please.
So they intentionally did all those things to create this enmity, and these people, with the fear of not being killed by the war, they turn against themselves. Because when you turn against your brother or your neighbor, you turn against yourself, and that is the reason why it's backfiring on them today.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you
You're
very
welcome,
much.
my
Okay.
brother. So when you call Wazurike, I will be here. I have your number now, so I will ask him myself direct.
No problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Thanks.
You are doing a very wonderful job.
Thanks for your
It's a way
contribution.
for people to open their eyes and know what is happening.
Thank you
Not
very
all
much.
those social media in Nigeria, because they are blindfolded. There is no journalist inside Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a fine calling from Italy, and making his own contribution. Remember, this is not a day for judgment. This is not a day to say, this person is stupid. This person doesn't know what they are saying. No, 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 no. This is a day for you to just call and make your own contribution. If you know what you think is the right thing, call and let us know. Okay, just let us know what is the right thing, and we will follow it. If you have the right information, if you know that you know the right thing, yeah, just go ahead, let us know. Okay, it's a day for information. Because a lot of people, it will amaze you, a lot of people will call us later after the program, and they tell us that this is what we should have said, this is what we should have known, blah blah blah. So you that knows all of those things, you that always calls us, this is the time for you to say it publicly, because when you call us and you say this, just to us, nobody else hears what you're saying. But when you say it publicly, then everybody learns about it. So go ahead and call in right now, and we'll give you an opportunity to express yourself. The lines are open. Number is +1 647 989 2837. Okay. Hello. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Monday.
Speak up, Monday, please.
Okay, I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, Monday. Go ahead and tell us. Make your contribution.
First of all, I want to thank you for your great work. You are doing a fantastic job. It's not easy.
Thank you.
You put your everything, your energy, your resources, to a betterment of Nigeria. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, the situation of Nigeria today is a big one. And for me, the way I understand it, I think Nigeria is due for us to have a referendum. That is what I think we have to undergo referendum. So for us to know if we are together or we want to go on our own separate way. Because the way Nigeria is now, I don't think anything is working. And I believe that with the reform, I think that Nigeria, a lot of people will decide to go their separate way. Maybe probably have 3 countries in that place. And I think it will be a fantastic way for everybody, because everybody is tired of this Nigeria issue. Even me, I'm tired. Nigeria, because I mean, Nigeria will be better. So give us a referendum. Let's go on a referendum. If we agree to stay together as Nigeria, we'll stay. But if we don't agree to stay as one Nigeria, we'll go our separate way.
All right. All right. We have to be taking 1 minute from each person, okay? So we can give a lot of people a chance to talk, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate for the time.
All right. Yeah, the next caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Oh, we lost him. Okay. Okay, tell us your name and where you're calling from, and you need to be quick because a lot of people are calling on the line. Go ahead. Go ahead, oh. You're on, oh.
Yeah, say my name is Uzando. I'm coming from Spain.
Okay, Uzando. Uzando, you have 1 minute, oh. Your time is running.
Okay. What is going on in our place is that our people are not taking cognizance of what is going on. So what we need to do now is, for us, all the villages should know what is going on in their village and protect themselves. Because if we start looking at the government or the governors or our rulers to come and protect us, they will not do it. So we better start taking laws into our hands in order for our people to be safe. If not, nothing is going to be done. Or possibly we listen to Mazen Mbeka. That is the only solution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello? Okay, I think your connection is bad. Hello? Hello, you're connected. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from? This person called and they didn't want to. All right, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Today I'm Clement. I'm calling from Italy. I want to make a little contribution.
You're calling from where?
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, go ahead. Ah, so many Italians in the house today.
Yes, my contribution is I believe in one Nigeria and I believe in restructuring.
Okay.
I believe in dialogue with changing some of the constitution that is not working for the Nigerians and the government. And at the same time, do away with all those old military men that are turning into Democrats and bring people like Nnamdi Kanu and there's one young boy from Yoruba from UK who also put in a lot of weight. Those are the kind of people we need in the front that will take Nigeria into Dubai. The people that have vision, the people that want to work for the good and the betterment of everybody, the people that can carry everybody along. So I will address if Nnamdi Kanu himself can come as come in full into politics, and maybe everybody will benefit this one Nigeria and restructuring, and the nation will be a better place for all of us.
All right. Thank you for your opinion, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, so I told you people that a lot of people have their different opinions, and it is very, very, very important that we hear people out. It's not enough for us to come here. You know, sometimes we get so frustrated trying to trying to tell people what we want them to hear, and they seem not to be hearing us. They seem not to be acting according to what you're telling them. But you don't even know what these people are thinking, what understanding they have about what you're saying. So when we do these calls, when people call in, that's when you come to understand what these people know and how they are thinking. So yeah, go ahead. You're on. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos State.
Okay, tell us your name.
My name is Alex.
Your name is who?
Alex.
Alex, speak up a little bit, okay?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, but not very clear.
Okay. Yeah, so, okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, so what I'm telling is not issue of people of Biafran.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the problem we're having in the country is corruption.
Why you're so low? I don't know why. Are you talking through something? Just talk directly into your phone
Can
microphone.
you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, so the problem we're facing in the country is nothing but corruption.
Okay.
So if they can stop corruption in the country, I bet you people will forget the issue of Igbo or Biafran.
Who will stop the corruption?
You analyze
How?
by when we say the truth, we say that everyone will become a whistleblower. When you see things that are going wrong, then you report it.
Okay, so
When you report it,
can I ask you a question? Because I want us to streamline so that we don't enter into the bush with this argument. So I am talking the truth. There's a military man in front of me protecting the guy who is carrying our money. And with every truth I talk, the guy has his gun, he has his everything, protecting the guy. What should I do? How does that help?
okay. So since you don't have a gun, right?
Yeah.
You know that you can't do anything.
So
So the only thing, then if they continue doing it, then you find your own group.
you find your what?
You find a group.
You found a what? A group.
Yes, then you guys go and form another group.
Okay, so
Fight for, yes.
Okay, so that means you're supporting the people who are saying, okay, since we've been talking and shouting, they're not listening to us. We want Biafra. We don't want to be with these people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you continue doing it, then we can.
Because you know where you started. You started by saying that the issue is not Biafra, the issue is corruption. But I was just trying to let you know that we have gone beyond. We have identified. We knew it was corruption long time ago. The people who are, because I'm trying to be in the middle. The people who are agitating for Biafra, they have seen all of these things. The people who are agitating for the government for revolution, the complete collapse of the government, they have seen all of these things. They have tried, but the thing is, the people that they've been talking to are not listening to them. They have the guns, they have everything. So that's why they now decided, okay, since they cannot listen to us, since they're not hearing us, we are going to form our different groups and make agitations. So it looks like you're turning full circle to support the people who are agitating.
Okay, but the problem, despite what you are facing in the country, you still see the people from the east, giving these people opportunity to rule. Because you are the one voting them, you are the one organizing towns. So if we don't do all these things, I bet you, things will be all right.
Can I ask you another question? Question? Okay.
Okay?
So, we went and we voted. We voted for the person we wanted, but
Okay?
they changed the result and they gave it to the other person that we didn't want. How is that our fault?
Who changed it?
Hmm?
Someone cannot come in your community and manipulate you.
No, they didn't manipulate us. They waited for us to finish voting and they changed the result in the INEC office.
Who changed it?
The INEC office, the INEC officials, they changed it.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know?
But I bet you.
No,
Do
you believe that INEC changes results?
I saw that on TV.
Okay, so if they have changed the result, why are we still blaming the people? Well, you can't say the people voted the people that are into power now, because
Sorry, let me tell you something.
tell me.
You saw what's going on with the River State.
Yes?
Wike is not even listening to the federal government.
Wike is what?
Because he's not listening. He's not going to that comes from federal government. Because power belongs to the state.
Okay.
So I bet you, even if they manipulate in INEC, if all the states in the east said we're not going to accept it, we're not going to tolerate it, I bet you the country will sit up. People will sit up.
Okay, can I tell you something too?
Okay?
You know, Wike, I supported his the way he's standing. I support his tough stance, against people who are infiltrating the state. But do you know that even Wike himself rigged the election?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know whether he rigged it because.
Oh, you don't want all of a sudden you don't want to know. All right.
I don't want to know because that's what has been going on in the country.
Okay. Let's take another caller. Okay, let's take another caller. Thank you so much for your contribution. Hello, who is talking? Sorry. Tell us your name and. Oh, we lost this one too. The last caller was an interesting caller. He said the problem was corruption, and at a point when I tried to explain to him what is really the situation, I think. Anyways, who is calling? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yes, you're on.
Okay, my name is James. I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Alright, so what I want to contribute to this stuff is that the last caller, I don't know, I'm not sure that he understands Nigerian state. For example, what happened in Imo State with Hope Uzodimma, I mean, like, after the government was installed and 4 months down the line, they kicked him out and installed whoever, they deemed free.
you know, based on their agenda. Like, we can't keep pretending, like, and it's like the more we're not telling these people or pointing out their flaws, the more they keep doing what they're doing. Okay? You can't just keep pretending and keep acting like you can't see these things. And the more you act dumb and act like you can't see, the more they think you're stupid, and they're going to continue doing it. Okay? So, that is just me addressing the last caller. You know, he needs to give feedback and understand what's happening in the Nigerian state, that there is no order. In the Nigerian state, there's no authority. There's no, they don't follow the rule of law. There's no person that's in control of the Supreme Court says that's going to hold that. Before they do that, they step down and do what they're going to do. So it doesn't matter how many people vote, how many votes that the candidates get, they're not going to install the winner based on the count, the vote count. They're going to do whatever, they're going to put their own person in their office.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's just take callers are lining up so much. Let's take another caller, okay? Thank you very much.
All right.
Guys, because of so many, we had like 4 callers calling in when the last caller was talking, so we're just going to limit our contribution to 1 minute. Just this contribution, this whole thing started with who is an Igbo man or woman, who is Biafran, and in Nigeria. But you know what? We can expand it to anything that is going on inside the Nigerian nation, so that we can allow a lot of people to contribute. Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from. No, you can't be listening to me on the device. I'm talking to you on the phone, okay? You're on now. You're on now, please. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you've been on since, so your time was running. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from, and make your contribution.
I'm calling from Paris. I'm calling from France.
Yes, please.
Yeah, based on your question, who is the Igbos or the Biafran? Yeah, actually, there are a lot to say, because in every country there's immigration. There's also move from one country to another and nationalized here. And in Nigeria, as we all know, there's a lot of things to say about Nigeria. And that's not what to debate on now, because the mistake has been made already. The mistake has been made.
Which mistake? And which mistake?
The way it has been divided, that this is Igbo, these are Delta, these are South or Southeast, That's what I'm trying to say. But when we begin to look at the map, the way it is moved out. So
you're saying that the mistake has been made already. Yeah, continue. So what should now happen?
That all we need now for Nigeria to work, there should be a separation. There should be a separation. The country should be divided, It can't work the way it is now, because the Nigerians have failed us. So much like what Nnamdi Kanu is doing, and what the Yorubas are doing. But if this fighting is coming up, the two should be able to understand themselves, emerge together, and also discuss with the people in the South to get their own views.
All right. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Emeka, and I'm calling from the United States. The Igbo man, according to your question, who is the Igbo man? I think the Igbo man in Africa or Nigeria is the man that has been so much underrated and hated. And the Igbo man seems to be the only man that can actually stand the Western imperialism and try to bring others along and let them know that these people are trying to enslave us. I mean, we have a track record for that, and we'll be hated so much. And remember back in the days when we were growing up, they even turned the word Ibadan to Igbo boys are dangerous at night. Like people went up and tarnished the image of the Igbos, not knowing that they were deceiving them and lying to them, because we're the only race in Africa, that don't like enslavement, and we are hell bent on dying in order not to be enslaved. And they saw that instead of telling the other tribes in Africa that these are the only people that can save you people from being enslaved by the Westerners, they went and tarnished our image and made them hate us. So that's why the Igbo man is going through what he's going through. Remember, Ibadan, Igbo boys are dangerous at night. Somebody sat down and carved out that statement from the word Ibadan. And that's not even what Ibadan means. I mean, this is my own 2 cents. I mean, there's more, but let's leave it to 1 minute.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Well, somebody will be asking now, Chidi, why? Somebody said, Chidi, move on. I saw it in the comments. But you see, why I cannot move on is I hope you're hearing people when they are calling in. I hope you're hearing what they are saying. Does it really look to you like people have a sound understanding about who they are, where they are coming from? Don't you see? Long time ago, they abolished history in our schools. A lot of you don't know. They stopped teaching history in Nigeria. They called it. They started teaching social studies. This was a wicked intent from someone to just make sure that they stop you from knowing who they are. Please go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. The guy calling on WhatsApp, please hold on.
I was the first caller.
WhatsApp, hold on. Yeah.
I want to make a little contribution.
So if you have called before, please, let's give other people a chance to call, please. There's so many people calling.
Just a 1 minute contribution, just 1 minute. I won't take more than 1 minute.
Okay.
Please. My contribution is, if all the Biafrans, so-called myself, IPOP, Oduduwa, and the rest, if everyone can come out in millions and thousands of us to the street and march forward, believe me, the nation will be a newborn baby.
Okay.
And things will turn around.
All right.
And they put people in the front like Mazen Nambikano and the young boy whom is also agitating Oduduwa in United Kingdom. Those are the 2 people who can turn the nation to a better place.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Please go ahead and okay. Sorry, we had this guy calling from WhatsApp. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. Oh, we lost the person on WhatsApp. We lost the person on the direct line. All right. If you call now, I'll connect you. I'll try to connect you guys, please. Please go ahead and call now. I'll connect you. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from. I think you're calling from Sweden.
Hey, hello, my brother.
Tell me your name, Moga.
Okay, my name is Chinedu.
Okay.
And I've been watching your program today, and I like what you are doing.
Okay.
What I have to contribute is just a little thing, and that is there is nothing going on in Nigeria. Nigeria can never work. Let's stop beating around the bush. What we need now is me and my Igbo, Biafra. So I think what I prefer to have now is have a country of my own, which is Biafra.
Okay.
If those are brothers from who call themselves Niger Delta, if they are not willing to join us, let us go. Let's just go away. We decide differently and form a country, Biafra. We can survive. So that's what I have to contribute.
All right.
Let's stop saying Nigeria. Nigeria is fake identity. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. We have someone calling on WhatsApp. Go ahead and tell me your name and where you're calling from and make your contribution.
Good day. I'm Navika Chukuma. I'm calling from South America.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, good day. Good day, everyone. The listeners, I was, and sometimes now I've been following your program.
Okay.
In YouTube, and I can see you are more Nigerian than a Biafran, because always you're talking about revolution,
Yeah.
so and all of that.
Yeah.
But it's good, like I see you bringing up Igbos and Biafran, but not quite the way you are more on revolution now, the one Nigeria.
Okay. Do
Okay,
you?
my
Can
contribution
I?
to.
Let me answer you to that. You see, I don't owe you or anybody any apology. Okay, I live my life the way I suit, and I'm not doing this to buy any favors from you. Okay, you have a right. I am part of the revolution movement. I follow to form it, and I believe in the revolution movement too. I believe in revolution in Nigeria, but I'm an Igbo man, and I don't have to beg you to believe whatever I am. Okay, so let's not get anything. Let's not mistake anything. I'm not doing it to to make anybody think, oh, I was an Igbo man before I started doing my program, and it's not because of you or anybody. So do we understand that?
Okay, I understand.
All right.
Everyone has
Thank you.
his
No,
his
just in
or
case, so you don't start
opinion.
thinking, oh, I was before. No, no, no. If you know me very well, this is what I've always been. I work in my community. I've been for this struggle right from time. If you come to Canada, we do every year. We celebrate the Biafran War. We do remembrance. I actually build a monument that we use. So the Biafra is not. You mistake. Sometimes people mistake it when they talk about IPOB and they talk about Biafra. IPOB is an organization. Biafra has been there since the Biafra struggle, the Biafra War Memorial. We've been doing it long before IPOB was even formed. So do you understand? When you come and say, I actually feel insulted when people say, "Oh, Chidi, you're more Nigerian than Biafra." As we speak right now, if you nobody has a Biafran passport, what you have is a Nigerian passport, and if you're traveling, you're going to travel without Nigerian passport. So Nigeria is still the geographical location where we all exist. Whether you're agitating for Biafra, you're agitating for anything or Duduwa, we are still bearing that name Nigeria till we get our Biafra. So let's reason like a fact. Let's reason with facts, and so that when we are talking, the people we are reasoning with will understand us. But sorry that I digress. Go ahead and make your point.
Well, I understand what you are saying. I get to know you a little bit. I know you are from Enugu. Likewise, me, I'm from Eziago.
Okay.
So,
And you
the
know
what
that I
the
went. You know
contribution.
that you also know that when we were here, I was living in Toronto, and I was talking about changing people's ways of suffering and making sure that what they wanted was given to them. And it's people like you that kept saying, "Chidi, you're making so much noise. Why don't you go down to Enugu and talk to the people?" You know, I went back to Enugu and I spent 7 months talking to our people. Did you know that? And I spent my money campaigning to be governor of Enugu State. Did you know that too?
No, I didn't. I
Okay, you
didn't. I
didn't know that.
just
Do you know
came
I
to
spent close
know
to
you more
I spent close to
recently.
250,000 of my money and the monies that we raised to be able to mount a campaign there. So when you people just get up and say, "Chidi, you're not," it's a little bit irritating, and it sometimes it just gets me off the hook because you have not even done half what we have done to try to help or save our people. It's not enough to just talk. You know, sometimes you need to know what people have done and the sacrifices they've made. I come every day and I open up my platform and I talk and I just spend my. You think I don't have any other thing to do?
Well, I really have a little bit more contribution to put today. Like we are living in South America, and you know South America is quite a little bit different from people they live in Europe and then America.
Go
It's
ahead.
quite more similarly to people they live in US. You understand? Like in the situation now we get ourselves in Nigeria, especially I don't want to be tribal, because when you say they say you are tribal, but for me, to my understanding, before anything good can come out from Nigeria Zoo or Africa as a whole, Africa, they must have to go back to their tribe. We must have to go back to that tribe where we are running away or we are shining away or we are talking about the way the white man, they tell us not to be tribal and these and so of. We must have to go back to tribal. Like on your topic today that I want to contribute, you were asking who are these. For me, we cannot in this struggle. Many have come from the histories, you know. We are not. I'm not too good in history, but the little ones I know that the Igbos have been existing before the map of the world was created. That is my own understanding. Then the people they come now in this modern, this is South South, this is South East, this is whatever. For me, Igbos are the people dominate the southern easterners. You understand? Anyone who wants to say, talk about the tribe like this, Enugu, Anambra, this, that person is trying to fool himself. The Igbos are the easterners. Even before the war in 1967, Ojukwu, they were fighting for easterners. So how come now they are now referring Igbos like 5 states in the southeastern? That is very, very total wrong.
Okay.
Igbos are the people of the southeast.
Okay, my brother.
So we ourselves cannot be contributing to divide ourselves.
Okay, thank you so much.
Like
Let's allow some other people to contribute. Okay, you see all the people calling. All right.
Okay, that is my contribution. My contribution is all the easterners from eastern region, was south and south. That's the Igbos.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's
Obviously, guys, you can understand why some people think it's a waste of time to be talking like this, but I hope by listening to these contributions you will get to. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from. I thought you already spoke before. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Is this worship media?
Yeah, worship media. Yeah, you're live. Hey, you need to turn me off on the media on the device you're hearing from. Ah,
Okay, can you hear me?
yes, go ahead.
Okay, let me turn my computer down.
You're listening to me. You're listening to me on the TV.
Okay.
Just talk to me on the phone.
Okay, I've turned the computer off. This is my contribution. I was listening to you talking to Mr. Tony Nadi the other day, the guy from the lower Niger Congress. So, well, I just want to contribute something here. You asking about what's the way forward for Biafra or different organizations agitating for the same thing. I think they should just basically find a way. I mean, it's not hard to find a common ground. Basically, since we are all looking for the same thing, freedom. So, but it's like, why don't we start from the easier, do it the easier way? See, how do we identify an Igbo person? For my contribution is, let's start, maybe, establish a ministry for social security where every Igbo man can be identified with, with an ID card, with a number. Everybody just register. Besides the village, union, all this, old customary ways we identify ourselves. Let's have every Igbo man or Igbo person should have an ID. See what happened during this COVID-19. What's going on. We can't even identify ourselves. Besides, so we should just register, have a number, through biometrics, pictures, and how it's done in the U.S. and Canada. Let's start from there and see if we can ask the governors.
All right. All right.
Basically.
All right. Thank you, my brother.
So let's start having, let's start from that way. It's easier.
Okay.
to help us through that first.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And lastly, it also helps in knowing the mind of our people. For instance, we can bring an issue like the state police and ask everybody, every Igbo person to vote within the 5 eastern states. Ask them to vote yes or no, issues like state police, electricity, things like that. So that's how we know the minds of our people. So that's my
All right.
contribution.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you very much. Let's take some other calls.
Right.
Hello. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. The guy on WhatsApp. Just hold on 1 second. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Hello, you can hear me. Yeah, my name is
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
from London.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
the
up?
point I
Hold
just
on.
wanted to make. So
Go.
first of all, I just want to appreciate you for the job you're doing. I know it's very tough, trying to manage everybody and trying to moderate it. So well done for that. My point is the Biafran message. I think we need to be careful because it's not coming true. It's like for me, and I come from Delta State, for example,
Yeah.
from Ambo, and I don't consider myself from Biafra.
Okay.
And even when I go out to look for information, to try to learn about Biafra and what it's all about, I don't really get the information. And I'm sure many people are in my situation. We are yearning for knowledge, we are yearning for education about Biafra, but we're not getting it. All we're getting, all my people, all we're getting is a lot of people shouting, a lot of angry people shouting. If you check on the chat room, for example, the other day interviewing somebody from NLC, all in the chat room, all they are saying is, this one is a fool, this one is stupid, this one is betrayal, and this is across so many platforms. You go on YouTube and get so many channels. You are very civil, you are very organized, you are very mature, but so many other platforms, all they are doing is shouting. So how can people like me, who are learning and seeking knowledge, especially when we haven't been taught a lot of this history, how can we get the knowledge? Even sometimes, I know the cameras and followers we are active with, many times in my search for knowledge, I've even tried to look into another channel, including the TV broadcast, which you do, and some other platforms do. And all I'm hearing is him shouting at people, calling Nigeria is you, calling people names and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the same with many of the followers. So how can people like me learn anything? And how can people like me or other people, we've heard so many other people, whether it's River State or other people, who are saying that they don't belong to Biafra. How can they be carried along if all they are hearing is insults? Where if they display knowledge, whether by ignorance or delivery, all they get is lambasted, all they get is insults instead of education and carrying along. At the end of the day, the Biafran people, in my view, are just fighting among themselves, and that is destroying themselves internally. Because you have to, your house has to be in order. It has divided itself, and next time.
All right, my brother. I understand. I understand your point. Thank you so much. Let me take just this one call and I'll respond to you. Thank you. Yeah, so the person on WhatsApp, go ahead now. I'm hearing you. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, this is a call from Italy.
Go ahead. What's your name, please?
Okay. My name is Dolo Austin Aduku.
Okay.
Thank you very much for presenting this type of some of the network to know people's opinion. You are a great man. The way I look at you, you are a great man. You
Thank
see,
you.
the Igbo, the so-called Biafra.
Yeah.
You are going about the Biafra and trying to praise. I am an Ijo man, complete Ijo man. The way they are going about the Biafra, this is not to go eat. You see, this is not, if you want to make, we should unite together. Not only the problem. You want other anti-group to join you. You never come to seek the opinion of those people. I'm in Italy, yeah? Your meeting, they saw me here. Oh, you're an Ijo man. Come and follow us, Biafra. And I told them, that is nonsense. That is an insult to me. As an Ijo man. This thing you are going and nothing is going, it's just like he is the spiritual being as the Igbo regard him to be. I, an Ijo man, did not accept that. We have not come to dialogue and agree to go along with you people. Likewise the Edos, likewise the Calabas, likewise the Robos, likewise the Shekiris. That is not the way, Chidi. I look at you as a responsible man who can reason. If you are starting to get freedom, freedom doesn't need insult. Freedom doesn't need comfort. Freedom does not need arrogance. Kano is very, very arrogant. Now you have not even got the Biafra. See how you people are going. Everything is Biafra. Everything is Biafra. I have to tell you, in 1966, the German created the Niger Delta Republic. And he was arrested by Ronchi Egoti. I don't know, I'm not good in the pronunciation of the Igbo language. And Ojukwu freed that man. Now you want to come back and say we should unite together. Particularly the job people you are interested. We should come together and reason, agree.
Thank you
this
so
much. This is
much.
supposed to be.
Thank
but
you
now
very,
what
very
you
much.
are doing, we have not agreed. You are going with your flag. You are going with your language. You are not choosing one person as a spiritual being. And all Igbo people, not all, bow down to Kanu. Who is Kanu that everybody must bow down to him? Is it the German who come and do that with you people? The German has once suffered in the eastern region before, whereby they were 110 people were in the parliament. They gave only 4 people seat to Ijaw people. And Ajikporo was anointed, and he staged the declaration of the Niger Delta Republic. That result is one way of a Nigerian by the Igbo man. They go on freed him. And River State later created. And the first River State governor was an Ijaw man to compensate Borough. So when you are bringing people come together, we need a round table. We sit down, we discuss. Not that your flag is not embracing me. Your language does not embrace me. We have to sit down and reason all these things together.
All right.
But I kind of fail all these things. If fail all these things, and you are going, if you don't support him, begin the short.
Don't worry.
So
Let me take.
What I want to say, my final something is this.
Okay.
There is no way Ijoma will follow the Biafra. The only way I would do, let the Igbos go with their 5 states. If the rest that does not want to follow you. Like me, I come to Canada, I said, Didi, I want to enter your house. He said, no, please, I don't need you to enter my house. There's no way I will force you to, I will force you to allow me enter your house. I will leave your house because you don't want me. Is it not?
All right.
When
let's allow some other people. Let's allow some other people. Let's allow some other people to talk. Okay. Thank you so much for your
contribution. So my brother, thank you very much, CD. I love you.
Thank
for
you.
For your calm and you taking things so easy.
Thank you very much.
But your leader is too much arrogant.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. All right. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello.
Hello, Chidi.
Yes, hello, my brother.
Hello, Chidi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're live. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Okoye Rapprochi. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Chidi, I see what you wrote on the screen. Who is Igbo and Biafra in Nigeria?
Yeah.
For my own understanding and for my own reason, Igbo is just a tribe.
Okay.
Inside Biafra. Biafra is a nation. It's not only the Igbos are in Biafra. Igbo is just a tribe and a language as well. We have Isoko, we have many places. Despite that, all the call I'm hearing, many are talking trash, but I don't want to use that word. But there is a question which I want to ask, especially the one that called you, the last call you have just received from Italy. Is a job. I want to ask him a question. During the Biafra war, did any of his family member being killed by Nigerian government? Let me ask that question. If you say doing it is not correct, why can't you come out and do your own in the right way that you think that it shoot you out or it will suit the public? Everybody will now jump up and follow you. You know, some people they are just trying to bring what my leader is doing down. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, when we are kids, if we do mistake, our mother and father do beat us, do insult us.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, you chief, if your father did what is bad, you have right to confront him.
Mm.
If he didn't listen to you, you can even lay insult on him. That is perfect. So if you are looking for, if you are waiting for my leader, I'm not talking of you, Chede, sorry. If those people are waiting for my leader to come and be petting those saboteurs in our midst, those enemies from the house, no, it's impossible. It's impossible.
All right.
We have to address them the way they are.
Let me take some other calls, okay? Let me take some other calls. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Okay, thank you, Chede. Thank you.
Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Brother Chidi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Victor Chika. I'm calling from Senegal.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to correct what the last caller made mention of.
Okay.
That's the contribution I want to make, because
Go ahead.
The woman was speaking in a high tone. How will I put it? She was speaking in anger,
Yeah.
which is very, very bad.
Mm.
Yes, that same anger that made her to speak that way is still the same anger that makes our leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazin Nandekan, to speak to people in that manner, so that people could easily capture what he's saying. Because he has been saying this same thing that is happening today, he has been saying it all the way from 2015 to date. He said that these people, these Fulanis that are coming, people don't want to listen. He has been saying, shouting it every day by day. People don't want to listen. Which other way do you want somebody that has been telling you? He started by telling you these things in calmness. He started with calmness. But it seems as if people don't understand. Now it has gotten to a point that he can no longer be at those, they can no longer have that patience any longer. Now you have to voice out in a hard manner for people to understand. But the woman, and I want to let that woman understand too, that she is not only the only Ijo woman. In IPOB, we have so many Ijo women. Even other people that are not in IPOB that are Ijos, that are championing this same cause of freedom. So let her not understand it as if when you come in a platform like this and say that the Ijo people don't support them, and they can't, people will take it as true. It's force. It's a total force. Because if she does it, let her go through or let her enter into any IPOB branch and ask. So she have to verify before she conclude. Ijo is a Biafran land.
All right.
People always have this thing in mind that the Biafra is about Igbo. They are making a very big mistake. Let them go through their history. Let them reverse back. Because anybody that goes through the history and understand what it does, will let you know that Igbo is just a part of Biafra. Though they are the majority.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
See? So that's my own contribution.
Thank you very much.
God bless
Thank
you.
you. Bless you too. Bless you too. Okay, guys, I had to just wait and allow these calls to come in before. Let me go back to respond to our brother who called and said, look, and he said I think he said it was a jaw. This is from, I forgot where he said from, but from Delta. And he was really, you can see the pain in his heart. He says he doesn't know so much about our history because they were never taught in the schools. You see the wickedness. That is where, in cases like this, I don't stand on the fence. It was pure wickedness for anybody to have refused to teach history in Nigeria. That was an attempt to try to make people not just heal the wound, but they pretended they were trying to heal the wound of the war, but no, they were trying to wipe away history so people will not know what happened. That was very wicked of them. And that brother was saying he is in search of history, and then he finds it difficult that anytime he wants to learn about Biafra, learn about our history, what happened before, the position of his own people in this whole system, he just gets people who are talking harshly to him, people who are very angry with him. And to that, I want to really appeal to everybody. When you hear, that's the essence of this program. Because if you are used to just listening to people, I also quarrel with people in church, about when they want to do evangelism. Every time all your friends are born again, all your friends are people in church, you don't go to the people who are unbelievers, you don't go outside to preach to people. How will you ever get them converted? So I want to appeal to those of us who think we already understand the Biafran agitation, we already understand who we are, we already understand what the Nigerian government is doing. You have to calm down. Don't You have not gone through what Nnamdi Kanu has gone through. You don't have the experience that he has had. They've not tried to kill you. They've not killed your mother and your father. They've not killed your followers. So leave Nnamdi Kanu to the way he's using to express himself. But you, why must you also talk like that? What is your reason for talking like that? Why don't you just calm down and try to get your message across to people? When you have a YouTube channel, when you have a Facebook page, try to teach what you believe in. Try to teach what this struggle is all about. People have different ways of perceiving things. Honestly speaking, you mustn't always insult people on your page. You mustn't always start fighting with people if they don't agree with you. No. That's why it is a free society. That we say that we Igbos are Republican, then show it. We Igbos are the kind of people who, if you tell us to stand, we say, why? Why should I stand? So if you tell somebody, you must be a member of IPOB, and they say, why? Don't say you're a fool for saying that. No. Try to show them why they have to be a member of IPOB. If somebody says, I am from Ishekiri, I am not a Biafran, don't say you're a fool, you're a stupid man. What you should say is, okay, let me show you why you are Biafran. That is what I think will help us. But of course, it's a free world. You're entitled to your own opinion. The essence of this program, I am glad with the course we are getting, because I wanted you people to see what people are thinking. I wanted you to see the level of cohesion, if there is, or the level of no cohesion within the people who call themselves Biafrans, or the people who call themselves Igbos, or even people who live within the Nigerian state, and what is their perception of the struggle. You have to understand this. You may be thinking that you're making a connection with people. The people that you're talking to, they don't even know what you're talking about. Honestly speaking, somebody who was born a couple of years ago, even like 30 years ago, a 30-year-old person who doesn't even know the history of Nigeria, who doesn't even know when his state was created. You suddenly are telling him about this struggle, about this agitation, and they don't know what the heck you're talking about. And you're quarreling with them, and they're thinking, why are you talking to me like this? They need to know from the calls, from the interactions. People don't know. People don't even know. So it is time for us to go back to our roots, understand who we are, where we're coming from. The people that I honestly sympathize a lot with are people who are caught in the middle. Some of us are caught in the middle where one state is saying, oh, you are my people. The other person says, no, you are my people. The other person says, you came from here. No, you came from here. I can understand, if I come from that area, the kind of confusion that I'll be dealing with. Because I'm like, what the hell is going on? Who can tell me the truth? Because the truth is the truth. Do you understand? The truth is just the truth. Let me tell you something. There are some families now where the child thought that they were from that family. And for 30, 40, 50 years, they have lived in that place. They have become, this is the person, maybe this is somebody they call their mother. All that 30, 40, 50 years. If you now discover one day that, oh, and your mother didn't even know, then you do DNA test and you discover that, oh, your father was not your father. Or maybe your father is even dead. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can agree with me that it may be difficult for this person to go back and find where, even if you find out where your father is from, for you to now move your family and move everything to that place. Sometimes you know that as a matter of history, but you just keep on going. I'm not trying to directly relate it to the Biafran struggle, but what I'm trying to say is that we need more understanding with people. People don't really have it all right. Some people are just now beginning to even understand their connection. For me, let me tell you a confession. I was so shocked. I was so shocked when the more I did research, I understood that the Igbos have a very, very solid connection with the Gala people. I'm telling you that Igbos and Ida, Igbos, oh my goodness, it was so crazy. There's a time when Igbos had to go to the is it Eta of Igala to go and get. You have to be endorsed. You have to go there and get the right to be conferred with chieftaincy title in Igbo land. If you read more and more, you will see how all these things are connected. So for a lot of people, we are discovering these things new. So when you come to people and you think they should already know, no, they don't already know. And that's the essence of this program. If you want to call, the number is +1 647 989 2837. We're trying to discover who is an Igbo man, okay? Who is an Igbo man, who is a Biafran, the people, the Soko people, the Urobo people, the Job people, the Efik, the Anang, the Ibibio. Do they all belong to Biafra? Do they accept that they are Biafrans? You have to be able to know this thing. I like to hear what people are thinking. Honestly, somebody says, "Well, I'm just joining. This is my very big question to the Biafra struggle." I don't think. Let me read. I am really disappointed on what is happening now among us. We are in the state of emergency. There is fire underneath us, and all we can talk about is who is Ijo, Robo, Isoko, Igbo, and so on. James Nwokeke Onoha, let me address you. He says he's really disappointed. It is not. That is why you are not able to bring everybody together, because the people don't even know themselves and how they connect. How do you see? How do you bring everybody together? That's the essence. If you don't talk about these things, that is why we are not working together. Everybody is just keeping their. People like me, we don't keep quiet. I know this is the elephant in the room. You don't know. Let my brother, my friend, Jones Nwokeke Onoha. That is what is going on. The German secretly says, "I don't want." The Soko man says, "No, I don't want." So let us talk. Maybe by the time you provide some facts, by the time you make these people understand who they are and how they are related. See, somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, he keeps talking about these things. You may agree with him or you may not agree with him, but he keeps on talking about these things, and it makes a lot of people understand why they are who they are. Okay? All right, so what I really want us to do is we have to keep talking this thing. It's because we assume a lot. That is why these people are having an upper hand with us, because we don't want to talk. Go ahead, tell me where you're calling from and your name.
Yes, sir. My contribution is, I think we have more to unite than to divide. If we can all come out as a member of one body, Yoruba, Igbo, Biafra, Hausa, and come out and build the nation, come out, demonstrate, revolute. The Westerners, they all revolute in one way or the other. Surely people must die, but the problem is we are too scared to die, but we want to go to heaven. We want to dance in a place where they have already been swept, and that is impossible. They want heaven to do it for them. God has already done his own part by giving us a nation and the people. All we need is come out and massive in millions and do the right thing. for sure this government will collapse and the new government will be built. And people will enjoy the nation. All this migrants, migration here and there, everything will end. We all enjoy the same benefits like Dubai and the rest of the Westerners. So that is my own contribution.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, guys. You see, I don't expect everybody to understand what I'm doing. I mean, you're entitled to view it the way you want, but every time I I am back. There are so many times I've started a project, and if you start a project and you don't have a way of assessing your progress, then you are setting yourself up to fail. Okay, so when you start something and you see, like if I started this program right now, and by the time I am on this program for 1 hour and I see that only 10 people are on the program, I'll just round up and stop. So if we are rushing and saying, we of course we need to, we are contributing money. I'm contributing money for the defense of our land right now. I'm involved in so many meetings that are going on right now. Honestly, I don't have to reveal everything to you, but my concern is when I see that we are not being as effective as we ought to be, when I see that what we're doing is not having the impact it should have, I am doing this to try to address those things that nobody wants to talk about. You cannot just come and expect that everybody knows. No, they don't know. There is so much confusion, and once there is confusion, then there's no cohesion, and if there's no cohesion, then it is difficult for you to really carry people along. Yes, everybody is going through the same thing. All the people in the West are suffering right now. There's fear, there's anarchy, because we have been invaded. Our land is under siege. But let me tell you the truth. I have been in leadership for so many years right now. I was president of Nigerians in Canada and so many other things. So I have dealt with people, and I know. I was president of Enugu State Association here. I know how people behave. You must carry people along. Honestly, if you don't carry people along, it doesn't matter how bright your idea is, they will not follow you. So it is don't think that what we're doing is not good. It is very, very important. We are all talking the same thing, but let us really try to bring ourselves together. Yes, go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, this is Henny. I'm calling from Alberta in Canada.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Program. I listen to it all the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the thing about the Biafran struggle is, first of all, as a Benin person living in Nigeria, we do feel the minority population in Nigeria do not have a voice. It's always about the three major tribes. It's always about Igbo, the Hausa, and the Yorubas.
Yeah.
I classify three of them as the same. They all want to be leaders. They all want to lord over the other. I think the reason why the Igbos are just having they want the Biafra struggle is because they want to be lords too. They want to be head of a certain group of people. I think lumping people together without their will would also cause another war, another room for breakdown. The best way to do it is to allow people choose where they want to belong to. And that's what the Benin Empire has done in time past. They allow people to retain their identity. And that's why once the Biafra struggle comes up, we'll be like, where's the delineation? Where's their boundary? You can't claim that the Ikwere man is an evil man just like that, because you have traces of Benin rule there. Nobody is fully autonomous. Nobody can say how would I put it now. Heritage is not as simple as that. There was a lot of migration in the past. African migration hasn't been studied. West African migration hasn't been studied extensively. There was a lot of migration during the past for bad leadership, bad governance in those days. So you can't just call them because because they answer names like Igbo names. You say, oh, they belong to the Biafran struggle. No, I think allowing them to choose is important. Giving them a reason to say, this is why, and that's why I like your program. This is why you want the Biafran struggle. However, they have the authority to say yes or no. So if they say yes, they can go on with it. If they say no, they can't. You don't force anybody. I feel there should be more study into migration in Africa. There should be more study into African heritage, African cultures, for us to see who is truly who and where people really come from in Africa. And that's my contribution.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me try to clear the air here. This program, this platform, we have a very wide. If you log into our channel, the first video that you see there will explain to you what we are all about. We're a platform that makes a big room to accommodate a lot of people. No one organization owns my platform. No. I have my personal opinions. I have things that I believe in. But on this platform, I try to create room for people to interact. Everybody on this platform is not from one area. Everybody on this platform is not from one country. So when we're discussing anything, it does not stop whatever is going on. As we are talking about this right now, it does not stop the activities of IPOB. It does not stop the activities of Oduduwa people. It does not stop people who are making plans to defend our land and our country. Those people continue doing that. We're in support of what we're doing. So let people not just come and think that, oh, we shouldn't be talking about what we are talking. No, we should be talking about it even as we are making plans to defend our country. Sorry, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, my name is Aka. I'm calling again. I hope you don't mind calling second time.
There are so many people on the line. Let me take this call and I'll come back to you, okay? Hello, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello? Okay. Hello, Ako, go ahead, please. But make it short.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to really call you to commend you for your efforts, because I was listening, and I stopped for a point, but I listened to when you were talking about what you've done so far, even as an Igbo man, and you don't deserve to be criticized, and I like the way you're encouraging people to be free to express their own views and their own ways they think things can move forward, and my frustration with the whole struggle is that we are losing the autonomy or the right, the individual Republican right of people within the region, which was part of the culture, people being able to be freely say what they want and what they didn't want, because it's now becoming like, it's like you're being bullied somehow into a struggle. You're not allowed to ask questions, you're not allowed to query, you're not allowed to talk about finances, you're not allowed to make any input. It's looked upon as a criticism, and that's my frustrating part. But one idea, because we're looking for ways to move forward, is that there should be two sides to this struggle. There's the actual struggle itself, and then the other side, which is it's come to a time where we need to start doing actual tangible projects on ground.
All right, my brother, let me take this call from Nigeria. It's more expensive to call from Nigeria. Let's just hear him out, okay? Hello, my brother. Tell us your name. I think you're calling from Nigeria.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Henry, calling from Nigeria.
We can't hear you. Just speak into the thing.
Okay, my name is Henry, calling from Nigeria.
Go ahead, Henry.
Okay, I can hear some people talking about one Nigeria, things can be better. If what I have to tell them is this: if they want Nigeria to be better, they should go first and dissolve the 5 different terrorists we have in Nigeria. If they can dissolve the different 5 types of terrorists we have in Nigeria, then they can make Nigeria to be better. Secondly, then if the Boko Haram they have recruited in Nigerian military, if they can dissolve them, then they can make Nigeria to be better. If not, we are beating about the bush. So that's my own contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay, you can round up now, my brother.
Yeah, so I was going to say that there's one aspect of this struggle that we need to really put more importance to, which is the area of doing tangible projects on time, on ground there in the Biafran area, which is that we're talking about building hospitals, training centers, schools, empowering people with venture capital funds, things like that, all in the name of the struggle, because people on ground need to see some tangible projects done in the name of the struggle for it to gain more traction. For example, you can choose each state to have one standard modern hospital and then rally around the whole nationalities within the region to build them using our people, using our skills and resources. And when we begin to do these kinds of projects in every sectors of our economy, then it seems to be that there are things already on ground, because freedom.
Let me tell you. Let me just make a contribution there as somebody who. Let me just say somebody who is in the thick and thin of things. I can't deny that I am in the middle of, and I know a lot. Okay, none of those things can work right now. Like right now, there is no. The enabling environment is not there. Any money you take back home to Nigeria right now, it will not. How are you going to do it? Where are you going to establish it? You're going to do it still under a state that is controlled by a governor who is under the power of the bigger state. It's the whole thing is in shams right now. Personally, we have gone beyond that. Everybody else is talking about a collapse of this. It's only when we are done with this system that any of these things we are talking about can happen. Just to let you know, if you send money now back home, how are you going to do it? Who is going to manage it? You get what I'm saying? So it won't work. It won't work. If the government wants the money, see, if you're going to bring in money to do something right now, if the government wants that money, either through the local government chairman, either through the state governor, either through the federal government, they'll come up with something that will make them take that money and frustrate that thing that you're trying to do. Just to let you know. So that's why the discussion now is on. I think most people who understand what is going on in Nigeria, there are two people. The people who are benefiting from this warped system that is enslaving the citizenry and fattening themselves, and then the other people who are on the side of protecting the citizenry. Those people who are on the side of protecting the citizenry, we all agree, doesn't matter where you're from, we all agree that we are done with this government, we are done with the situation in the country. So trying to patch it, anybody who is still talking about patching it, that person should just go and sit down. It's not going to work. Because the people in the system, they have the guns, they have the rocket launchers, they have the machine guns, they have the armored tanks, so you can't engage with them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for example, you have different community associations that do projects within their communities, and like for example, the one you said you did in Enugu and places like that. So that's what I'm talking about. Like,
let me tell you something that will shock you. Okay, listen to this. I'm from Enugu State. I'm from Ozala, and I'm part of a group that every time from last week we just finished a campaign where we said mask up Ozala, And from everybody around the whole world, we gathered money together. We already distributed food and things to people there. We distributed masks to everybody in the village. Everybody. We distributed masks. We distributed soap for them to wash their hands. We had loudspeakers go around the whole village to inform people, about what and what to do. Can you believe that these people that have been infiltrating our areas, the vigilante caught two or three Fulani people that could not even identify themselves or see. These people, they just dumped them. They're just roaming all around the place. And when they were captured and taken to the police station, guess what the police guy there said? He said, I can't keep them. He said, why? He said, I don't want to get involved because every time we bring them and want to hold them, there will be order from above that we should release them. Do you understand? Do you see how helpless they are? So is this a place that you want to engage on? No, we should hold on with any projects. We should hold on with them. We can't move any forward till we understand what is going on, because we don't even understand what is going on. We don't. We equipped the secondary school with computers. The secondary school in Ozala, we equipped it with computers and a library and all. Somebody went inside there. They broke into the place. They cleared the whole computers. They cleared the whole laptops. I think it was Old Boys Association, people from the US and wherever. There was a big project. All that is gone. So until we sanitize the land, until we stabilize things, nothing can happen.
It's true. And another thing is the youth of this generation need a reorientation, because their mindset is on how to make money illicitly. And
can you blame them? Can you really blame the youth? You can't blame them, my brother. You can't. Honestly, you can't blame them. Me and you. We are not in Nigeria. Remember, we are not in Nigeria.
I don't blame them. I only blame them with what they do when they get the money eventually.
Okay, let's take this caller. Okay, he's been trying to come in.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. Yes, go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is John. I'm calling from Spain.
Okay, go ahead.
The only thing I see in this issue of Nigeria was the only solution that for me was for if Nnamdi can team up with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see that he has followers.
Yeah.
If we can be able to adjust that
who is disturbing my friend in the background? You should give him what he wants.
Okay, yeah. If we can be able to adjust that system, that is the only way we can survive that country. Because by trying to say it, we want our own state or our own country inside that useless so-called Nigeria. By this kind of land, we are going to lose lives. Lives. If to lose life will be the solution, well, some people may volunteer to even that, but it's not even sure after losing life. That is it. But if we can be able to team up, find glory to God, we have a platform. He should team up with you, they should do all they could. Because he has followers, that one I know for sure. But with him, with you, with others, like you, like other people that still want good of that useless country, we can make it. And after getting that, if we want to go our certain way, it's between us. We will sit around people and discuss. But these people, they are dead already. And they are ready to kill everybody killable. For this reason, it's all this shouting that shut up and down. It's not going to work. I'm not just. It's not going to work because these people, they have been killing for long. Blood is nothing to them. They are even there to destroy the whole state. But for us, we have very, very good opportunity because we have a party that belongs to us.
All right.
We can just work together. I think tomorrow will be great.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, you said something about Nnamdi Kanu working with Omoyele Sowore. Let me make you understand that you see all these freedom fighters. You if you come close to them and you see the amount of sacrifice they make, if you see what they go through to be able to pursue their cause, you will really understand. I mean, you will want to go ahead and do things on your own to contribute to what they are doing. Now, please hang on. Let me finish, and then I'll put you on. Just hang on. So,
yes, my brother. Yes,
when it comes to someone like Omoyele Sowore, he started this thing a long time ago. Omoyele Sowore is concerned about dismantling the government at the top. He has said it with his mouth. He has gone after them, after their jaw. He was not. He doesn't care. He's like, you know what? You guys are running this country in a way that is not working for everybody. So you guys need to like step down. And to prove it, he came. He tried to contest. They did what they did. He still didn't give up. He launched Revolution Now, and they got him arrested and they threw him inside prison. What we should be focused on right now is not Omoyele Sowore working with Nnamdi Kanu, because their approaches are different. It is about, that's why I am talking about who is Igbo, who is Biafra, who is Nigeria. I am an Igbo man. I believe in the Biafran agitation. I can do everything I can do to support Nnamdi Kanu and his Biafran agitation. Why I'm doing this program right now is because I see that there is a lot of misunderstanding of what it's all about. There's a lot of people not even understanding their origin. On the side of Omoyele Sowore, there is also a very huge misunderstanding. I am aware of what is going on there. You talk to people, they'll say, give us money, we are hungry. People are suffering and smile. There's a total. So what we should be all about is educating people. If the people who believe in Nnamdi Kanu follow him, support him, and the people who believe on Omoyele Sowore follow him and support him, even the people that believe Zakzaki, let me tell you something. All over Nigeria, people are suffering. The Hausa people are suffering. Don't you know? There are people. El Zakzaki, don't you know why he's having problem? It is the same Fulani Caliphate that is fighting him. So everybody should just understand what all these freedom fighters are all about. Take time, understand them, understand who they are, and plug in with whoever you want to plug in with. We are all fighting the same hydra-headed dragon. My brother, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Chede, my name is Ugochukwu. I'm calling from London here.
Go ahead, Ugochukwu.
Thank you very much, Chede, my brother. Once more again, I know like your program, and I commend you for this program you are doing. Chede, please, I will ask you one favor.
Go ahead.
Please, my brother, and I have to apologize to the viewer yourself. Please, I will take a few minutes of your time to explain things very well here, because this program you are doing remains a lot of things for people who knows to come and explain it very well, so that there will be no any mistake around the corner. You understand?
Go ahead.
That is why I beg you, please, I will take. Now, you don't have any apology to anybody that will ask you whether you are supporting Sowore or Nnamdi Kanu or whatever. It's up to you. Some of people don't even know that you are an Igbo man. You know, it doesn't matter. You don't have no apology for anybody. The reason why I'm saying it is because of one of our brothers that came here. I'm an Igbo man, but I will say the truth. What keeps me going is the truth. It doesn't matter. Now, you don't have no apology who you support. I can support Sowore if I want. I can support anybody if I want. But at the end of the day, it all depends what is going on. But my brother Chase, there is something I want everybody to understand here. Martin Nnamdi Kanu, God bear me witness. Any day Martin Nnamdi Kanu come out and do something else, IPOB will kill him. He knows. You understand me? IPOB will do. Then you will know who IPOB is. But he make one oath he takes and say that any day he turn around, the next person should shoot him. He said it clear.
Yeah.
Now, why am I saying all this things? Nnamdi Kanu came up and 2015 Some of us don't even know that Nnamdi Kanu has been in prison during Obasanjo time. Some people don't even know. But Obasanjo hid it. He don't want the media to know because he knows who Nnamdi Kanu is. Now, Nnamdi Kanu came up again when he has the opportunity. To 2015, he was lamenting, telling our people, teaching the history for us. He did not force Biafra to anybody. He was teaching the history of what happened to us as a people. The old Eastern region. He was teaching the history. Since 2016, I was following. Now, he was teaching our people what happened to us as a people, what we suffered in the hands of Nigeria. He was teaching the history and then calling the ones of Obasanjo, all those people. He was letting them know who played the role they played. He was teaching the history and the calling Awolowo as well. Say, look at the role, who played whatever they played. And what happened is, we were here. Some people get an offense. They were calling him all sorts of names. Oh, come back here, you are this, you are Biafra this, you come back here, this. Now, they don't like what he was teaching because he was correcting the wrong side of what the Northerners created, the history they created, the evil history they created against us. He was correcting it one by one, dismantling it one by one. The Northerners did not like it. So other people did not like it because he came to correct it. Now, and then he was correcting it and people were buying into it. Some of us don't even know what transpired. Then, why am I saying all these things now? I don't want to call, but I was watching your program. There's one of our sisters that came. He spoke his mind. It's good for people to say something so we can understand. Likewise me. Now, the old Eastern region is not made of only Igbo. It's made of all the whole tribe. Ishekiri, Ibibio, all the whole tribes. These are the same people. But different dialects, brothers and sisters, but different dialects, and Igbos as well. Now, everybody should understand it. Igbos are just one dialect in Biafra. Yes? Now, Ibibio is one dialect. You should see all these tribes that make whole Eastern region. Now, but the problem we are having now is this. With the war came in, Ojukwu consulted everybody that he needs to consult. The history is there to know because one of our brothers from River Rhine area have come and I appreciate what he did. He came and corrected it. That Ojukwu consulted them, that even their king that give him go ahead to that he have tried his best. You understand? Go ahead. You have tried your best to rescue our people from the Janjaweed. Now, people have no other option to defend our people have been some people don't even know that our people have been massacring all over the whole place, in the west, in the north. Some of them have been brought even from the train down to the east, their dead body. People have no other option. As a general, he did not bring any war. People should understand it. The war was forced on us. The war was forced on us, and the people have any other thing to do is to defend our people so that our people will not die. Some of us, we are even lucky today to survive. Nigeria wanted to kill us all. But it's not Nigeria that fight the war, it's Britain and some of the Western world. There's no need calling them. They know themselves. Now, he defended our people now, and then he was lucky that some of us even got to live. We are one people living peacefully in the old Eastern region. But because the war goes the other way around, Harold Wilson is the damn prime minister. Here I'm living in England now. He was the one who brought every ammunition that Nigeria used to fight the war against Biafra. Now, what happened is this. We are living peacefully in the old Eastern region. You won't differentiate who is Ibibio, Ibanka, Ishekiri. All these our brother, you won't differentiate who is who. But look at where the problem is. Say, do you know what war is? The war fell. The war fell. And people have no other option than to let our people remain. He went to an SI to Africa, this thing. So, what happened is, for one, and Juma, Obasanjo, and some of the people, the top generals, they know themselves. Now. So all these top generals, what they did is to come, because the war has gone the other way around. I understand it is a war. That is what happened. Even Russia takes Crimea from Ukraine. I can understand this very, very well. Now, they saw the seed of Ibibio, Igbo is your problem. Ishekiri, Igbo is your problem. Anam, Igbo is your problem. Kalabari, Igbo is your problem. Ijo, Igbo is your problem. Now, because the war goes the other way around, now, Igbo become the problem. for all these old eastern regions. You see where the problem started from. So people should understand where the problem started. They start dividing us, saying this, you are not Igbo, you are this, you are not Igbo, you are this. Now they start dividing us one by one, causing this problem you are seeing now. If Igbo will come, when you talk about Igbo, they will hate us. If Shekiri will come, they will hate us. If Joe will come, they will hate us. Now, it wasn't our fault, Igbos. It was the fault. That's why I'm saying this thing. It's not my sister who called from Italy to understand. He made one point here. He said, instead of him to stay with Igbos, he rather stay with the Fulani. That is what caught my attention. Kid, I have to go and look to call you to correct her. Now, yes, to correct her, because people, the viewers might not understand. The rest of his people might think that lady now was saying the truth, but they never know she was lying because she was angered about something. Now, my sister, listen to me. It's because of you I made this call. Now, Igbos are not your problem. Please, my sister, go and ask for one. T.Y. Danjuma, Obasanjo, all these generals, you know them. Ask them, please, can you tell me exactly what you did? They will tell, if they can able to tell you, they will tell you. Say, look at what the atrocity they committed against Igbo. Not we are barely defending ourselves now from Nigeria. That made us a bad people. It's only when the Muslim Namdekani came up with his own media, now our people have a voice. We don't have a voice. That is why they keep lamenting about some certain things, because he was trying to correct the history. It is not forcing you to be Biafran. He is correcting the history. So it's up to you to check who you are. That is why if you watch him now, he's teaching the history all the time. There's nothing like South or Niger Delta. But listen, if you don't understand them, please don't talk to him. It's up to you to do your research. It wasn't who you are. I am not going to say you should join Biafra by force. No. Anybody that is forcing Biafra on you, that is not the right way. But for you to come here and say Nnamdi Kanu do not consult anybody, who is him? Did you see when his parents died? All the whole tribe was there. So that is number one. I have to correct you. All the whole tribe, all the whole eastern region was there. Do you know that even when he was arrested and even when he was released, all the whole tribe was there. See, the video is there for everybody to see where each and every one of us come from. They were interviewing them. You will see everybody was there. So that's my sister. Igbos are never your problem, because you said you have to stay with the Fulani then. Please, pack your loads now and go and stay with the Fulani, because there's something you said now here, that if police arrested them, they will take them to police station and they will say them they don't have any right to defend them, they will release them. These are the things Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. That is why he brings out the issue of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has the right to say, take another name to fight this struggle. But no, he go back to that Biafra because Biafra is what the white man knows here. Some of them know. When he tell them about Biafra, they say, oh, we know when that war was going on. But it will be difficult for him to use another name to go challenge the international community, because Biafra was already, they know that Biafra fought a war with Nigeria.
Now, brother,
so it's easy for them to...
Let me take other people, okay? Thank you so much for that explanation, okay?
Let me wrap up now.
Okay.
It's easy for him to come with that name so that they will understand him. If Biafra is restored, you can go your separate way. He has made it clear. Nobody will interfere in another people's region. You have to break your law in your own language. You have to control it, whatever you have.
All right,
that
all right.
That is what a freedom fighter will give to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
ask T.Y. Danjuma and Obasanjo.
Thank you. Let's.
Thank you very much. I hope you understand this.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I think we lost 25 calls while that was going on, so please just understand, as much as you want to spend time, just go straight to the point. It is not possible that we can, under this how many minutes, make people understand what we are saying. It's not possible. So all we can do is just make our point and then allow people to form their opinion. Okay, let's just keep it very brief so that people don't lose interest. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Please, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yes. You said they have invaded our land and we need to defend it. With what are we going to defend it? And with which people?
are going to defend it. Please, can we clear the air?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you belong to. Where I am, I belong to so many things I cannot mention here, and there is a lot that is going on. You don't come when you are in a war. You don't start revealing your strategies. But if let me put it straight to you, if you're an Igbo man and you're doing what you should be doing, then you cannot expect me to answer you this question on live broadcast.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right. Please, you can call in. The number is right there on the screen, 647-989-2837. You can call in and air your opinion about what's going on. Please try to understand. People are under siege in so many parts of the country, Nigeria, and you have a choice to get into this whole thing the way you want. I have chosen to focus on where I come from, to educate my people and to understand what they know about themselves. That is what I have chosen to do in this particular program. So you are free to call in, whether you're from Igbo land, Biafran land, or elsewhere. But this is what we are focusing on. Please go ahead and tell me your name and where you're calling from. Hello, I have you on the line now. Go ahead and tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, is that Chidi's number?
Yeah, you're live. You're live on air now.
Okay, you're live on air now. So can I reach him right now?
Please, people are listening to you. Just make your contribution.
Okay, I'm calling from the United States of America. My name is Chimezie.
Okay, Chimezie, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from Imo State anyway. Isu, Monabe, to be precise.
Okay.
The one, the local government.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been following the discussions about Biafra, Maurice Showores, and so many people, Anthony Nadi, and so many people who have come to want to contribute to the liberation of Biafra, Nigeria, whatever. So let me just give you a little history about myself.
Okay. Dr. Chi. Please hold on WhatsApp. Let the caller finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, because yesterday I listened to the Nadi's discussion with
hold on, please. The guy on WhatsApp, you need to hold on so that the person on direct line finishes his contribution. Go ahead, continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so I listened to their discussion yesterday between Tony and Chidi Wanyan from Enugu State. I think maybe Ozara to be precise because I live there. I think I know him somehow.
You're speaking with Chidi, but go ahead.
Okay, Chidi, how are you? I think I know you somehow because I lived in Enugu for many years and I've been on Ozara. I have friends in Ozara, this kind of a thing. So.
If you know people who make trouble, then maybe you know me.
I know you very well. I know you.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Your people at somewhere on a Saturday or so.
No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I want to tell you now is this: the Igbo people are the way they are. And then I thank God for some of you who have come out to use your time, your money, to see if you can kind of bring the little bit of enlightenment to our people all over Nigeria. You see, I have a little bit history. I really want to drop it to you.
No, you need to summarize it because there's so many calls coming in. So somebody is actually waiting to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was born in Port Harcourt. My father grew up in Port Harcourt. My father speaks every language. You can see in Eastern Nigeria, my father speaks all.
Yeah.
And during the wartime, that was when he came back to our village, and stayed there. He lived all through his life. My father had properties, 11 church schools, 6 agri road. He has a very large, farm. Then, Ikwere, Igrita area, also more. Those areas, because he was a kind of, he was a medical personnel. And then
I think it would be nice if you just make your point, because we normally just give 1 minute. What's the point you want to make out of this?
Yeah, the point I want to make now is this. There's a lot of suggestions. Like when I had Tony Nadi talking about consulting or no consulting, I think that does not make any sense at this point in time. He's in the struggle. If he really wants to help his people and help himself, he's from Arochukwu. My father's second wife is from Arochukwu. So I know the way they behave.
So you're saying if he wants to help, what should he do? Because this is about advice on the way forward.
He should forget about whom he thinks he is. That is the problem.
Okay.
I should forget about whom he thinks he is, and then focus on the agenda that is on ground now for liberating
the
people of Igbo and other people associated with Igbos. We are all Igbos.
Okay.
If I'm to say where do I come from, I will tell you that I came from River State.
Okay.
I was born there. I was born there before the war. I'm about 54 years old now. I was born before the war.
All right.
I knew a lot of histories about Igbos and the rivers.
Let me take another caller who has there are about 6 people waiting to talk. Okay. Thank you so much for your contribution. All right, go ahead, my brother.
Yes, Dr. Chidi. Good morning from here. I'm calling from Malaysia. My name is Okay. I've been following you this program religiously since started it.
Thank you.
I must commend you for job well done over time. You see, I joined you during the struggle for Take It Back. I never knew you personally, but I've been following in all your conversation with people and engagement with different, creed.
Thank you.
On a quick note, since you said it's only 1 minute that is endowed for each person calling, I want to give I want to have a glance of what transpired between December and January. This year, December 2019 and January, when the presidency and the Minister for Interior said they were giving free visas or whatever. They opened our Nigerian borders for African migrants.
Yes.
Now they opened the border. I think there was time the video clip is on you. I think I saw.
Yeah. They opened the borders and people were just coming in. Yeah.
People flooded in. Now they came up with another strategy. Unfortunately, COVID-19 came on board.
Hold on 1 second. The guy on the direct call, just stand by and I'll let you talk after the last person speaking, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right.
So when they came up with this lockdown of COVID-19, those people that they brought in, they smuggled through Castina borders, they were not shifting them down to the southeast and south and southwest or what have you. They are playing pranks. Yesterday, this lady, the Minister for Finance, told us that there was no money to feed Nigerians. How about these Africans? You said, okay, you can come in now. Nigeria is a home for all. Good. If Nigeria is home for all, and you say they have money to feed 200 million people, I want to bring more people. Who is fooling who in this our country? Finally, what I'm telling you is this. I've told my people here in Malaysia, already I was saving money to start a building. Already I said I'm cancelling it. I'm going to invest that money in the defense of my land. I come from Abia State. Anyway, as soon as the floodgate fly starts, going to Nigeria now, what have you. As soon as they open the airports, I'm going down. We are going to defend our land. Building house that's full and my born tomorrow. I have zero my mind. I can live in a mud house to make sure that our people live. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, but let me advise a little bit. We can fight this war from so many areas. It may be better for you to channel the money to the people who are already fighting back home, and because where you are now, you may be able to make more money than if you go and leave everything and go back to Nigeria, to your state to fight. We already have enough people down there to fight. You can stay where you are, make the money and support them. I think it's more beneficial to us. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your zeal.
In fact, may God help.
As well, as well. Hello, please, you can go ahead now. Go ahead, please, go ahead. The guy that's calling from 1773312.
2934. Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
my brother. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm watching you from Chicago. My name is DK David Dara. I want to thank you, your effort and everything you're doing. Let me shift something about this dispute. Nnamdi Kanu policy and way of doing things is clear, and even the blind could understand. It's not here to dominate anybody. The man you interviewed yesterday, I haven't listened to him. Honestly speaking, he is deceiving people with his 8 plan, step, or whatever. We cannot be fighting a particular monster and still be at peace with that monster. All we need is to stand up against this Fulani, drive them out of our bush. And how do we do that?
I don't know, we lost him. Okay, the guy on WhatsApp, go ahead and speak.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon from here.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, my name is Amashi, calling from Benin.
Okay.
So my contribution on this matter now is that I think some of those people that said that Nnamdi Kanu is arrogant or something like that, you know, I think they should start their own. Because if you feel that someone is too harsh on something, maybe both of you are pushing one thing, and they think that maybe what he or she is doing is not right, I think you come out and do your own so that people follow you. Because we don't need to force them. Yes, we don't need to force them into this struggle because every one of us know what is happening in the country. Nigeria is not good now. Our place now is in serious danger. Our people are doing that, and some of us will come out here talking about one Nigeria. Since how many years now? So I think we should stop that rubbish. We are trying to divert our attention from what is happening right now in our land. So we should stop that rubbish. That's my own contribution. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, Dr. Chid, I'm calling from Germany, okay? I'm from River State. My name is Michael.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, there is a lady that called you that she said she's from River State. She lives in Italy. That said Nnamdi Kanu is an arrogant, he didn't contact the Rivers people. She said, she not from River State. This lady, she come from Benin. They are Benin people. This is what they do. They insult everybody. As soon as you say you are IPOP, you are looking for Biafran, they keep insulting you. You know, they tell you that what we have to do is to keep Nigeria together. We have to make sure that we chase the bad leaders and stuff like that. This is what they are doing. They are everywhere here in Germany. You know, I always confront them. So that I was supposed to call it that time, but I was like, let me leave it, you know. But one man said I should call it to inform you because I know you didn't know this thing I'm telling you now. So next time, if somebody call you and say he's from River State or Delta State, ask him to speak in his language.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, that lady told you that she's from River State. She's from Benin. She's Benin girl. There are many in Italy. She lives in Italy. She told you she's from Italy. She's calling from Italy. It's true. She's calling from Italy. It's Benin. This is what they are doing. They're everywhere in Europe.
All right.
The same shit.
Thank you so much for that information.
Inform you, you know?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, guys, you've heard it. If you're gonna call, don't call to deceive us. If you're not from where you say you're from, that will be deceit. Just, anyways, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello, you're on. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello. Okay, we lost that person. I have this person who has been calling in. Hello, you're calling from Germany. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. The person on WhatsApp, just stand by. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, Chid. I'm calling with Chid.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm speaking with Chid.
Yes, you're speaking with Chidi.
Yeah, I think that, really I'm speaking with Chid right now.
My brother, I've told you 100 times you're speaking with Chidi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm calling from Germany anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to contribute something, or I want to say something on my own side.
Ngwanu, you have like 1 minute.
Pardon?
Go ahead.
So what I'm trying to say is these people are talking about Nnamdi Kanu is insulting people, he's doing this, he's insulting others. Where I'm coming from, you have to be very, very careful and know what you say. Because 4 boys is so I'm older than okay.
No, my brother, don't stop listening to the TV or whatever is playing. Just talk to me on the phone. There are so many people on the line waiting.
So what I'm trying to say that there is this. We are fighting family. I'm the head of the family. I'm the first son. So everything I'm doing, I have to be very, very, very careful if I don't want these people to fuck me up. Because where we are coming from.
Sorry, he cannot. He's listening to the TV and listening to himself, so he's finding it difficult to communicate. Please, whenever you call, just listen to me on the phone. Forget about the TV that you are listening to. Sorry, I had this brother who was on the phone. I don't know whether he's still there. I think I lost him. Okay, hello. Go ahead and tell us where you're calling from.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, you're on the line now.
Okay. Chief, I so much love your program.
Stand by, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead and speak. The person hold on. The person that is calling
so
on the line, just stand by. Let this other guy finish.
I'm calling from Japan.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm Prince Kirian. Yeah. So I so much love your program. Every time I keep following you. Yeah, I'm very, very happy for what you are doing. Yeah, I so much love it. Yeah, just keep on doing your good job.
Thank you so much.
And the guy that called, the lady that called you that told you is that is going against Nnamdi Kanu, is it this, is it that? That from what that brother that just called you right now, that lady is a Benin woman.
Okay.
Yeah, that woman is a Benin woman. I'm a pure Igbo. I'm an Igbo boy.
Okay.
Once you get any call like that, you have to tell him to speak his dialects.
All right.
CS or like Igbo, more so like Port Harcourt also back also more him. That is the only easiest way to get those Benin people. They are very stupid.
Oh well, we try to respect every tribe here, so you can focus on the lady. Yeah. But let me take another call, okay? Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. Yeah. All right, go ahead. I kept you on the phone. Go ahead and speak now. Sorry.
Yeah. Hello, good evening, Dr. Chidi.
Yes, please.
Yeah, here's Jenny B. I'm calling from Germany.
Go ahead, Jenny B.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing. Thank you very much with your wife, Dr. Erica. Yeah.
Thank you so
and
much.
I would all like just all we are hoping for, especially me. I follow Showore Revolution now. So, and I also watch at Una Ducano sometimes, but all I'm just praying for that at the end of the day, we have a country that will work for everybody.
Yes.
That is my hope.
Thank you so much.
So,
thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Yeah, don't
Thank
let
you so
everybody
much.
bring you down. Yeah, we appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So she just called to encourage. Yeah, I really appreciate her. She thinks, oh, some people are hitting hard at me and trying to say, oh, Chidi, you're with Shore and all that. So she's from Revolution now, and she's calling to say, Chidi, don't mind them. No, I'm not bothered. Everybody knows we need a revolution, and we'll continue to call for revolution. From there are Igbo people who are calling for revolution. Even Nnamdi Kanu is calling for revolution, and we need revolution inside that Nigeria. Even for us to have a Biafra, if there's no revolution, those people will still hold us down. All right, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Dr. Chid.
Yes.
Good day.
Good day.
Yeah, this is Mr. Alex speaking from London.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, my topic, what I want to talk about is about the guy you interviewed, the lawyer. I know his problem is about he doesn't want to lure or go ahead with our leader to mention Biafra because he's always the one Nigerialist. I feel that's the problem, that he doesn't want to condescend to follow struggle, and because he resides in Nigeria, we know he resides in Nigeria, but let him come out and mention Biafra. I think that issue of Lower Nigeria Congress or whatever he's saying, it's not going to work out. I mean, that is where he's having a big problem with us, because we cannot go back to Nigeria. We want outright freedom from Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You see, I like the way the last caller spoke. He went straight to the point. He made his point. I would like if everybody can speak like the last caller. He just went straight. He made his point. That's the way to talk. So go ahead, my brother. You have the line now.
Hello.
Yes, please. You have the line. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Celestine. I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, Celestine.
Yeah. Mr. Shade, I want to appreciate you, all you are doing, taking your time, doing all these things is not easy.
Thank you.
As well, I want to appreciate Mazin and the Kano and all freedom fighters that are trying for the restoration of Biafra.
Yep.
God will keep encouraging all of you.
Yeah.
I also want to commend one particular lady from
Hello. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
And I pray that those
Can I speak now?
No, somebody's on the phone. Just hold on. Go ahead, no, finish.
Those are brothers and sisters who are from other ethnies would understand that this mind games that the Fulanis and the Northerners are doing to break us ought not to work. The last speaker that made mention of being stupid, I don't think that we should be saying that kind of thing. It's not good.
No.
Every tribe should be protected.
Yeah.
Every tribe should be protected. And if our hand is not on this, we are not going anywhere. You guys swear and abroad, you enjoy more freedom, and I commend you guys that if you feel what Nigeria is about to do, they can't bomb in Nigeria. Are you getting me? So,
all right.
The truth about it is that our nation is on peace, and if nothing is done, we might not have a place to call home. I call upon Igbo, I call upon Igbos, I call upon Benis, I call upon Shekuris. Every that makes up Biafra to forget about their differences and march us together to be able to fight this common enemy, and we should have a country we call home. And we know that when we have this country we call Biafra, so many of you guys that are in diaspora, we surely come back and invest. And we have a country that we could be proud, just like the Europeans. So many of us don't understand this thing. I encourage everybody in your own dialect, and encourage your people, speak to your people in your own local dialect for them to understand that all of us should pursue one goal. People like Asari Dokubo, they started this fight. But these days, I don't know where they are now. They are fighting each other. Even people like Wazirike, all those things should supposed not to be necessary. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, that is his temperament. He speaks that way. You shouldn't make anybody get angry. You speak so mild. That is you. That is your own nature. But the most important thing is to fight towards one goal, towards one focus, and that focus is for us to have Biafra. And if we see how the enemies are coming and they are taking us below the boat, we cannot hold our peace.
That's right. That's right.
So it is very important for
thank
us
you
to
so much.
our people in our own dialects.
Okay.
Biafra is not only for Igbo. And I don't believe in me that Igbos will rise up tomorrow to suppress other ethnicities. It is not possible. Let those who are Igbo, let those who are Igbo, let those who are Ikwere, let those who are Adians, let those who are Matris, all of them, let them understand all the things.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Let's take other people. Okay. Let's take other people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hello on WhatsApp. Go ahead and speak. On the direct line, please just hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I am Sebastian Odogun, calling from Hong Kong.
Okay, Sebastian.
Yes. I thank God for your life. I want to appreciate the name of the Lord God Almighty for using you all this while, making a good effort and good impact, showing love to humanity. Despite all what is going on, trying to create impact in the life of the people of God. So I thank God for your life and your beloved wife.
Thank you.
My regard to her. My own contribution in this struggle and this effort of our beloved brother, the only one and only, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, is this. One thing is certain, and I want to make it clear to every of our people to understand this thing, that the mountain have gone to this guy. God have given him this mountain of leadership to bring this Biafra to us. And this is only opportunity we have, and we should have it in our mind that this kind of opportunity and this kind of privilege, it takes time before it comes. And now it has come. I want to plead to all our neighbors, everybody that have the mind of God, to give this young man a good support. So we to drop whatever being the matter, whosoever you are, despite everything. I have respect for all of us. I love all the people that enter the struggle. I love Shawere. I love you, specific Chido. I love what you are doing. I know and I understand. But I am pleading. Let everybody drop whosoever, whatever, anything, and give this man support. This is our last time. We are just in the injury time. He need our support.
All right.
Whatever. And it has come on the air to make this thing clear. Most of vital points. Some people think that this young man, if this thing comes out, they have a different, motive about Igbos. No, everybody will have his own way.
Okay, thank you, sir. Let me take another caller, okay? There are so many people on the line. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm pleading.
Thank
you. Lie down.
Thank you very
May
much.
God continue blessing you for this work. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who is on the call now? Tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Lilian. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead, Madam Linian.
Yeah, all I wanted to say is that what is happening in Nigeria now is abominable. We cannot continue this way. We want a separate country. Let everybody cooperate so that we can lead that country because nothing is working out in that country. So that is all we want.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. See, I like people like this when they call and they make their contribution. Let me just use this opportunity to advise you that forget all this talk we are saying. Oh, it is to get your attention to the main thing, which is that back home we are facing attack. Honestly, don't let anybody deceive you and say no, these people are just no. We are facing a serious siege back home. We have seen it, droves and droves, plenty people traveling down south from the north with no they don't have any particular business that they are going to do down south. They are just spreading all over the place like a cancer. And we want to be able to defend our homeland. We want to be able to defend our place. I have just chosen, because I am an Igbo man, I am from Enugu State, and I am concerned about what happens in that place. That's why I'm using my platform to try to go back to my roots and speak to my people. Make sure that you are focused on what is happening back home. Make sure that you are contributing to every effort to defend our motherland. But I wanted to create this opportunity so that we are all talking. Those things we are shy to talk about, those things that we are keeping boiling up under, they are the ones that are causing the problem. So that's why I'm creating this opportunity for us to discuss. But the main thing is that you have to be involved in making sure that we protect our homeland. Who is on the line? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mr. Chede.
Sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm calling from US. My name is Kirian Anosike.
Go ahead, Kirian.
Please, I just want to say something about, the guy, the lawyer that you interviewed last with Mr. Nnamdi or what? You know, his problem is, ego. His ego is too much. And I think if he can put his ego aside and work with Nnamdi Kanu, I think we'll be able to achieve Biafra soonest. That's my own contribution.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, you see how the last caller just contributed. That's the way I like people to contribute. So please, if you're calling in, just keep it straight, keep it simple. We started by talking about who is the Igbo man, who is the Biafran man inside Nigeria. Do you really know yourself? Do you know what this struggle is all about? How do you feel about it? What do you think? If you don't like the way the people that are going about it, what do you think should be done? But as you are also engaged in your own struggle, don't forget that in the middle belt, the TV people are suffering. Don't forget that up in the north, Hausa people are suffering. People of the Plateau, people of Southern Kaduna, people are suffering everywhere from the same people who are oppressing your own people. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello, I have you on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, speak.
Hello, Dr. Shady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Mr. Sam from India.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Sam.
Yeah, please, I want you to connect. Can you connect, please, to Chief Nyawodo in conference to let people of Igbo people talk to him and ask him questions.
Yes, I will. We're making efforts to make that happen. It's as if you read my mind. So, what we're trying to do is to bring as many people up on this platform as possible, so that we get an opportunity to talk. Because this is not the time for us to be, just highlighting on what somebody is doing well or not doing well. It's a point for us to synergize, to harmonize all our efforts to be able to defend our fatherland. So I agree with you. I'm making efforts to bring Nyawodo on this platform, and I'll let you know when that is done.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we have 9 more minutes on this program, and we will come to a close. Um, uh, I know I will surprise it will surprise a lot of you to know that this program is not the only thing I do in life, and it is not the only thing that pays my bills. Okay, it is not even what pays my bills. All right, we just do it as a social responsibility. So I need to go and do some work so that we can get money to support the struggle. So, guys, we have 8 more minutes. Calling, make your contribution as quickly as possible. And just to let you know, we have a channel that we have just created specifically to discuss about Igbo issues, and Erica is going to post up that channel so that you guys can go and subscribe. We have been producing content that we are going to put up on that channel. We are not in a hurry, so please, we're going to post up that link. Go and subscribe to that channel. It's a channel that we created specifically to discuss Igbo affairs. Go ahead, I have you on the line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening, Mr. Chidi.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, may God bless you.
Bless you too.
There is something that many people don't know. I'm calling from Dublin.
Okay.
My name is Dennis. Yeah. Yeah, I mean something that many people don't know. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. Because I mean something Nnamdi Kanu has seen, that the seen for future that many people doesn't know. And he has made many something that he has said many something that he has happened. I think about those things, something that's happening in Nigeria now. He was talking that those people are coming. They are coming. They are going to bring people to Nigeria. They are going to bring people and their people should be ready. But we're just looking at Tinubu the man. He doesn't know what he's saying or what is happening in Nigeria today. The Fulani people. They are fully moving. On that time, they say this thing, nobody believes. He's a leader. He's somebody that God showing what is going to happen in the future. People should open their eyes. They should not fight for Nnamdi Kanu. Because you know that I'm not an Igbo, but I can tell them I'm from Benin. Understand? I'm from Benin. Nnamdi Kanu is saying the truth. They are just fighting Nnamdi Kanu for nothing. That man is not looking for money. He's a leader that he can die for any something. He's a leader. Please, people should respect that man, to follow that man, to support him. He's fighting for the right thing. Because he knows what is going to happen in future. God is always showing him, see what is going to happen.
Thank you.
That's what I just want to say. May God bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys. I like the way the last caller just made their contribution straight. Okay. I have this caller. I hope it's who I'm expecting. Hello, you're calling from. Okay. This is not the people where they want to to do me 419. Please, Dr. Chidi, this channel should not be only Igbo. You should make it both sides, Southern and Southwest. No. We're going to make Mayor Jack. We're going to create a lot of other channels that we're going to dedicate to different tribes, different languages. It's something we're beginning, but we're starting with Igbo. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello, I have you on the line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. What's going on? Hello, from Illinois. I have you on the line. From Chicago, Illinois. Okay. Sorry. So guys, what I'm doing, we have to go back to our roots, and we have to educate our people as to what is going on. So we are fighting this on so many fronts. Don't feel like, oh, Chidi, why are you going to concentrate on Igbos? No. This is a project that I want to do. And if you know me very well, you know how I spread myself to as many people and places as possible. But I really want to do this project as my contribution to developing my motherland. Just the same way I went back to Igbo land to run for the governorship of Enugu State. That's where my heart is. All right, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. Nigeria, I can see. Hello. I can hear you now. You're calling from Nigeria.
Yes, my name is Nnamdi.
Okay, go ahead, Nnamdi.
Yeah, just to appreciate what you're doing. Keep it up. All we did is unity and together. Keep our
Hey, yeah. You need to turn me off on the other device so that we can hear you. Sorry, we lost him too. Okay, as we are rounding up, please guys, this was an exercise. I hope you benefited from it. The main thing that we're trying to do is to be able to reveal how much people really think they know and what they don't know. So as we were speaking, you could hear people, giving their opinions, and some of the opinions will shock you. You'll be like, what? So this is what these people really think that they know about where they are coming from and about the struggle. But so that's just what we did. Hello, you are live on the show. Do you want to make a contribution?
No, okay, I will call you later.
Okay, thank you. Okay. The guy that is calling from WhatsApp, go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello.
Yeah, I'm calling from Leicester City in the UK, and my name is Ikechukwu. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ikechukwu, I can see you.
Hello.
Yes, Ikechukwu, you're on.
Yes, okay. All right, okay. I'm from Onicholona, that is Delta State, okay, but so I make it short. You see, Nnamdi Kanu, let me just try and make it very brief. Nnamdi Kanu is somebody of my age group, to be precise, but you see, with every Biafran, every Igbo person, it's incumbent upon every one of us to give this guy support. I am telling you, you know why? Because there's a lot of pittiness and enviness, but when God anointed or appointed David to lead Israelite, David was not the biggest, was not the richest, was not the strongest, nothing whatsoever. So Nnamdi Kanu, he's not far from being perfect, but he is the leader now. Ojukwu was, Nnamdi Kanu is now. So we have to, because it's about the liberation of our children and children to come. If not, we're all gonna die. The Fulanis, they are out to execute the agenda given to them. By hook or crook, Buhari came with intention. It's unfortunate. It makes me, sometimes I wonder what is in our brain as blacks, or I don't know what it is. People can't simply figure out simple things. These people have agenda. Yes,
thank you
it's
so
not
much.
Even hidden. It's so clear.
Thank you very much, my brother.
But thank you so much. Thank you. I will call next.
Oh, sorry, I cut off that guy talking, but it's okay. The next caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
And do some work so we can get money for family.
Guy, you need to turn us down at the background and then speak. You have the line now.
Make your contribution as quickly as possible.
My brother, you're on now and you're not talking.
We have a channel that we.
Okay, so guys, it's okay. Some Cecilia Ezukan says, Dr. Chidi, thank you for giving occasion for haters of Igbos and Nnamdi Kanu to speak out. They have been reserving for ages. Yeah, you see, that is the reason. Now you're getting me. The problem is, we need people to offload. Some people really think that if you give them an opportunity, they will talk. Yes, go ahead. If we don't let this out, if you don't free your mind, you can never really focus on the issue at hand. Remember, I told you guys, what we're doing does not negate the fact that we are under siege right now. There are enemies within us, in our villages, in our communities, and we are doing everything we can to defend that place. I am doing what I can, and if you are truly from that area and you believe in that area, I don't need to tell you on air what to do. You need to ask questions, and you will see that so many people are doing so many things even from where you are living. Go around, ask and find out what they're doing to defend your motherland. But the reason why we had to do this is to make sure that people understand where they are coming from, what they believe, and what they should do. You're the last caller, my brother calling from Nigeria. He went off again. Okay, I think he doesn't want to waste his credit, so I'm gonna call him directly so that the call is coming from here, because I empathize with him. He's been trying to call, and if I don't give him the line, so I will call him directly. He says the line is busy. I'll try again, and if I get through to him, he'll be the last caller. So please, anybody who is hello my brother, I see that you've been trying to get through, so go ahead, tell us your name and make your contribution.
Thank you very much. My name is Nana. I'm calling from Abuja.
Go ahead,
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say one thing. For people that has the fear of Nnamdi Kanu, but I think what he's doing is okay, but maybe he should desist from calling out other people when it is not necessary. For instance, the other day that he was calling out the wife of the vice president, what was that?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you, you're on.
So what I'm saying is, for people that have the fears of Nnamdi Kanu, please, if they can tell him to, if he has grounds with Igbo leaders, he can say that. I mean, he has freedom to say what he wants to say. But then, when he goes off and he's attacking people when it is not necessary, I don't see how that helps the cause that he's championing. So attack causes when it is necessary, and then, for instance, the other day when he was attacking the wife of the vice president, it was not necessary. So let him champion causes and then attack causes when they are necessary, and then not go off for things that are not necessary. So that is my own contribution.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, so at this point, this is where we're gonna call it a day, and thank you guys for your contributions, and apologize to everybody who we rubbed the wrong way. We cannot possibly attend or address everything the way you like it. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Eventually we must all start talking. As you can see, a lot of us are not talking to each other. A lot of us are not learning. A lot of us are not researching. There is so much disconnection. So what we're doing is doing this public service so that we can teach you, so that you can learn, so that you can talk, so that you can relate. Don't shut off everybody and just look at things one. If you have a one-track mind, you don't get very far. Even when you hear Nnamdi Kanu talk, you hear him saying he researched. By researching, you listen to people. You let people talk. You know what you know. You apply what you heard to what you know, and then you form opinion, and then you act. That is how people who reason at an advanced level, that's how they reason. That's why we're bringing this thing to you people. So please, people who are not even from Nigeria, people who are not from Igbo land or Biafra land, I thank you for even sticking by us to listen to what we have to say. Please, guys, very soon, that's why we're creating a new channel so that we can talk stuff like this on that channel and leave this general channel for the discussion of everything concerning people from all parts of Africa, all parts of Nigeria. Because tell you the truth, I have friends all over Nigeria, and I'm interested and I believe in liberating, in clenching, taking the power away from the people who are killing and tormenting all the citizens inside that country called Nigeria. For your information, Igbo people live in every part of Nigeria. Igbo people live in Lagos. Igbo people live in Kano. So everything that they are doing, if they don't provide hospitals in Kano, guess what? Igbo people in Kano are suffering. If they don't provide hospitals in Ibadan, Igbo people living in Ibadan, they are suffering. If they don't provide hospitals in just everywhere that Igbo people are scattered, they are suffering whatever the people in that area are suffering. So I want you to understand all of that. It may be difficult for you to understand, but it is what it is. Thank you so much. And from all of us here in Toronto, Canada, on behalf of Dr. Erica, I always love you and I'll continue to love you guys. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe. If I catch you, if you don't subscribe to this channel, nothing will happen to you. Bye bye.